What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. We have a seasonal treat for you because it is the Valentines. We're talking about a movie today that's going to make us all cry, motherfucker.
Ooh-wee.
And I hope you don't play the wrong file, motherfucker. Because we're talking about Hard Eyes, motherfucker. From 2025, I'm Dusty Lane.
I'm Jason Mitchell.
And we are the Cinebytes.
Hello?
I came for you. We have such sights to show you.
It was an excellent day for an exorcism.
I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in.
I want to play a game.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was. This is God.
We all go a little mad sometimes. Haven't you?
But sometimes that is better.
Welcome back to Oblivion, everyone. Once again, we are talking about Hard Eyes, motherfucker. From 2025, directed by Josh Rubin. This is a pretty good one. How about a knee-jerk reaction on this one real quick before we get into it?
I didn't know what to think. I mean, I'm willing to watch any slasher, really, and that's kind of why I did it. But at first, I'm like, man, this might be really fucking cheesy.
Yeah, how about any rom-com? Are you willing to watch any rom-com? Little P.S. I love you? Come on.
Not a big fan, but, surprisingly good, actually. Yeah, this one's worth a watch.
Hell yeah. As I said, directed by Josh Rubin, written by Philip Murphy, Christopher Landon, who wrote and directed a couple of the Paranormal Activity movies, including Next of Kin, which was meh. But also he did the Marked ones, which is maybe the best in the franchise, I think.
Yeah, is that the one with the Spanish family?
Yes.
Dude, that is my favorite one, actually.
That's a real good one.
Fucking scary.
he also did Freaky and Happy Death Day, and also written by Michael Kennedy, who collaborated with Landon on this and Freaky, and also wrote It's a Wonderful Knife that we just covered.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I also think he commented or liked or shared something of ours once upon a time, so fucking shout out to that guy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, we're here for all of it, we're trying to hit some of this stuff that's kind of seasonal, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I think we do a pretty good job of some timely picks in our lineup here, usually.
Sure.
Do another Leprechaun movie for St. Patty's Day when it rolls around, man?
Fucking maybe. Do they have any really short ones?
Oh, that's a fucked up joke, Jason. I can't believe you said that. I'm telling Warwick Davis. Anyway, studios here. We got Spyglass Media Group, and once again, Divide and Conquer.
What?
Distributed by Screen Gems through Sony in North America and Republic Pictures through Paramount internationally.
Okay.
MPAA rating of R, runtime of 97 minutes, not too bad. And we are set in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
The movie was actually filmed in New Zealand, interestingly.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, fucking New Zealand.
Probably cheaper, huh?
I think so, yeah. Probably a budget decision, perhaps.
Weird. How did they make it look like fucking Seattle, though?
Well, I believe they filmed the Seattle landscape for a portion, and then for all the interaction between our characters were in New Zealand.
I got you.
Our plot on this one, a traveling serial killer obsessed with killing couples because his love was unrequited, apparently, and now he's sad, moves to Seattle to make sure nobody else is happy, but wait a minute, we're not a couple.
Yeah, no shit. Come on. Why you guys doing couple things then?
They do a lot of couple things for a not couple, huh?
Right.
Speaking of our not couple, Allie McCabe, played by Olivia Holt from Totally Killer.
Okay, I don't think I'd ever seen her before.
We've got Jay Simmons, played by Mason Gooding, who's a Scream alum. He was in a couple of those movies, 5 and 6, I believe.
Yeah.
As Chad, one of the relatives of Randy and oh God, what's his sister's name? I always forget his sister's name.
She had like the new Randy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking
essentially.
about?
Yeah.
That's his sister. Yeah, I know who you're talking about because he's like the jock.
Why can't I remember that fucking name right now? That's gonna piss me off.
He's got like a what are those stupid fucking Letterman coat?
Yeah.
Wears?
Oh yeah. He's a big jock guy.
That's how I remember
him and his sister, Chad and Mindy, if I'm not mistaken, is his sister's character's name.
Or is Mindy Randy's other sister?
I meant no. Oh, mate. God damn it. All right, I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Let's just move on. We've got Monica, Allie's best friend, played by Gigi Zimbardo. Crystal Kane, Allie and Monica's boss, played by Michaela Watkins. A couple of familiar horror faces here. We've got Detective Zeke Hobbs, played by Devin motherfucking Sawa from the Final Destination movies, and he's in the Chucky series, among other things.
Does he have makeup on or what?
No, he's just got his face on, that's all.
I just watched this last night and this morning and did not recognize him.
You
That's
didn't
insane.
recognize Devin
No.
Sawa, bro?
No, I didn't.
Dude, I'm so fucking ashamed right now.
That's insane.
Also, he's got one of my favorite lines from one of my favorite childhood movies. The interaction between fucking Icebox and Junior when they're watching the couple make out on the boat, and they're like, oh my God, it's disgusting. But Icebox is like, no, you got to learn how to kiss if you want to have a job or if you want to have kids and get a job and stuff. He's like, you can have kids without kissing. She's like, yeah, but you can't get a job.
Yeah. Duh.
Anyway, he's playing Detective Hobbs, and we've got Detective Janine Shaw, played by Jordana Brewster, another horror alum. She was in The Faculty, that Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning,
Right.
and of course, the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Right.
Fucking Mia Toretto.
Yeah. Love it.
I added a couple more sort of ancillary characters here, I guess. We've got Patrick at the beginning, the first person to get killed in this movie, played by Alex Walker, and his fiancée, Adeline, played by Lauren O'Hara. And I like their fucking photographer dude, Nico, played by Latham Grimes. He was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, one of the first things I fucking noticed when I was going through the cast list on this, I was like, wait a minute. So first of all, we've got Mia Toretto from the Fast and Furious movies. And her fucking counterpart character are named Hobbs and Shaw. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's what I said too. I'm like, what the flying fuck?
This movie is more meta than you think it's going to get.
Right.
Especially toward the end, dude. I have a line that's going to blow your fucking mind if you didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Cinematography by Stephen Murphy in this. Music by Jay Wadley, both of which handled beautifully. And the editing in this is great too.
Mm-hmm.
Special effects handled by Tony Gardner, Brian Christensen, and Steph Knight. Got a couple of taglines for you. First of all,
Love is a killer. You'll die for love.
and finally,
His perfect match is deadly.
Not all that great, no. Yeah.
just the most, the
Wah.
cheesiest, like, yeah, fucking low-hanging fruit of Valentimely lines you can toss out.
Low-hanging fruit. My plums.
Jesus. Not really any background. There's not much to this other than, hey, somebody made a fucking awesome Valentine's Day movie. Let's fucking check it out, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was blown away in the very first second of this because before we even get an image on the screen, we have fucking Amazed by Lone Star.
Yeah, dude.
Starts playing as we zoom into the spyglass of the production graphic, and then a few sweeping shots of beautiful countryside until a couple fade in front of a pretty little flower trellis arch thing. This is Patrick and Adeline.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is like the perfect Valentine's Day. Picture perfect. I don't know how else to really fucking explain
Yeah,
it, man.
I think what we're seeing here is basically the videographer's work, like his drone flying across this vineyard or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all crazy. The grass is super fucking green. It's a perfect fucking day. All the flowers are bloomed, you know.
But
Makes you want to fucking puke, Dusty.
they're professing their love to each other because it's Valentine's Day, motherfucker, and this place is just so gorge.
Yeah.
He goes, of course it is, because you picked it, and they say in unison. But we cut to another shot of the couple from the bushes or some shit. It's clearly through a camera lens. Uh-oh, who hired a private investigator to find out this dude's cheating?
I didn't really know what was going on here. I thought it was a fucking rifle scope at first. I was like, man, this is getting dark fucking quick. You know?
Yeah, it does seem like someone's fucking watching. Like it gets dark, like you said, and
Like, even though it's a camera, you can still tell.
Yeah.
Like,
it feels foreboding.
they're fucking with you already because you do realize it's a camera. But at first, you're like, ooh, what's that?
Right. So Patrick feeds Adeline a strawberry, but as she starts to chew, she suddenly starts to react to something. Oh man, this bitch is good. She already poisoned her. This is off to a great start.
Yeah, she's super fucking particular, though, because she has a complaint about evidently this is going to be a proposal, but she's aware and she says, I told you not to put it on my food.
Yeah.
You know?
She spits it out. We get a close-up of the engagement ring inside the strawberry.
Dude, yeah, and this is gross. He apologizes and grabs it out of her hand, and they throw this sound in that's super loud.
Just a gushy, like, oh, God. It's not great. But she tells him just keep going, and he gets down on one knee, and he goes, Adeline Delilah Garrett, you're smart, you're beautiful, and perhaps most important of all, you make me think. You're my person, and I can't imagine my life without you. Will you marry me? And she goes, yes, 1,000,000 times yes. And they start kissing. This is obviously all fucking rehearsed.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Amazed swells back in on the soundtrack. But then suddenly we hear fucking Pony by Genuine start bumping. And it's fucking Patrick's ringtone right in the middle of this beautiful moment, right?
Right.
And she is so pissed. He answers it saying, like, basically, this better fucking be good. And it turns out the person on the other end is their photographer, Nico, telling him he didn't get the shot. Oh, fuck. We've been had. This whole thing's been a setup.
Right. He says sun flares,
Yeah. But yeah, the moral of the story is this couple has organized a photographed, planned proposal, but the goddamn sun flares had to fuck up the shot.
Right.
Nico's pretty cool, though. He apologizes and he's like, you want me to do it again? Or like what? Patrick's like, yeah, let me just re-propose to my girlfriend, you ponytailed fuck.
Yeah, dude, he definitely overreacts. You can tell he's some kind of maybe rich prick,
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Oh, very, very much so. Very entitled and fucking totally full of himself, as is the bride.
Right, yeah, he says, do it right or I'll end you on Yelp.
Yeah, dude. I love that, like, Nico corrects him, first of all. He calls her his girlfriend, and Nico's like, she's actually your fiance, dude, but whatever.
Right.
But then he goes, yeah, don't get cute or I'll end you. On Yelp specifically, like
right.
He's like, oh god, I hate this fucking couple. I'm already on Hard Eye's side.
Oh hell yeah,
these people fucking suck. We got like a Bridezilla and Groomsday situation here. But yeah, Patrick specifies he's gonna end him on Yelp. I'm not gonna kill you or anything.
Right.
But Nico's like, I'm not even on Yelp, dick. And as Nico goes back to get the shot again, someone steps from behind this tree he's posted up next to and stabs a fucking machete or something right through this camera lens and into his fucking eye.
Yeah, dude, this is an awesome ass shot. So
Yeah.
like you said, through the lens, through the camera, out the fucking eye hole.
Which
where
would
you'd be
never
looking.
fucking happen. Well, dude, come on. You have to be strong as fuck, first of all, and fast as fuck. But in reality, that fucking blade's just going to tank off that camera lens and fucking push your shot off.
You don't have the precision to hit that kind of cut on somebody's face.
But poor Nico, man, he didn't even like these people.
Yeah, dude, this is cool, though. The fucking knife goes through his face and out the back of his head, too. So there's this long side view.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's great. It's way better effects in this movie than I expected there to be. But back to Patrick, trying to get the magic back, he kneels back down and he's like, okay, speech, lovey-dovey. And we're back. Will you marry me? And she gives the same response 1,000,000 times, yes. Fucking give me a break, dude. I'm so excited for them to die.
I am too, man.
Patrick puts the ring on her finger and stands up to call Nico back to make sure he got the shot, and it goes to voicemail. Adeline grabs the phone and turns around to talk to him, but just then, we hear what sounds like an arrow flying into Patrick off screen.
Oh, yeah, dude, sweet.
And she turns around to see him turn around, but he's got a fucking arrow sticking out of the middle of his head like that kid in 13 Ghosts.
Yeah.
And there's a great fucking effect on this. Did you notice his left eye drifting up at an angle to show the damage of the arrow?
Oh, no.
It was fucking sick, dude. I loved
Nice.
it. He falls down dead at her feet, and another arrow flies right by her and hits a potted plant, which explodes.
Yeah, damn.
She runs away, kicking the speaker as she does, turning the fucking Lone Star song back on. And she runs back to their car, and another arrow smashes the driver's side window out.
Yeah, dude.
She peeks up through it, which is a terrible move because as far as you know, he's already dialed in on that shot. Yeah, stick your face right where he just bullseyed an arrow. Good job.
Right.
But she just narrowly misses another shot, this time taking out the side view mirror next to her. So off she goes, running through this fucking vineyard. And here's where we get a cool shot revealing at least the middle portion of our killer. He pulls another arrow out. Looks like a crossbow bolt, really.
Right.
And it's got some awesome fletching on it that's in the shape of a heart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pretty dope. Good theming.
Some fucking custom weapons.
Yeah. I don't know about the telescopic aspect of it, though. It's kind of weird that you have to extend it first and then load it. That's got to be annoying.
Yeah, so what? It's just compact so you can put it in your fucking pocket?
I fucking guess so, but you got to like pull it out and click it so it extends, and then you load it into your crossbow.
I guess cool to conceal, but the whole thing in general is just, I wouldn't think that thing would be accurate at a fucking distance.
Yeah, if it's in two parts like that, it's got to throw off something.
I would just think in general, like, the smaller it is, that's why your crossbow is kind of long and shit, right? You have a fucking a stock on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would think that thing would be extremely inaccurate, but he's shit.
So apparently fucking not.
Right. Shooting out fucking mirrors from 100 yards. Maybe he's just good with it. Who fucking knows?
But he gives chase through this vineyard. Some great shots through here as she runs and eventually falls. She's quiet for a moment until her phone rings, giving away her position. And the call is from Babes. And it sounds like her ringtone's just wedding bells.
Yeah.
Smart killer, though, using her own tools against her. You see him like put the phone up next to his head and kind of like look out across the field to see where the fuck, where
Right.
she might be talking from.
Shit, dude. That's some old school shit from like Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop in with the cell phone. Where are you fucking hiding, Sydney? Yeah.
She answers it and it's just weird, heavy breathing on the other end. So she's like, listen, asshole, I've been planning this day my whole life and you fucking killed him. You messed with the wrong bride. But just then, he shows up and shoots her right in the foot.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah. Shut up, bitch.
she already may have done to herself by answering the phone. But the score intensifies and she runs all hobbly away, kind of like Ellie Sattler in Jurassic Park. It was giving me some vibes, but the killer calmly strolls toward her, though, as is tradition.
Oh yeah, dude, I like this. He's menacing.
Mhm. She runs into some old building and right into a security guard who tells her, she tells him she's being chased by the killer, and the killer walks in right after her. The security guard is quickly dispatched, of course, as the killer pulls out this sweet-ass knife and throws it right into his face.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck are these things? Little tiny knives?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
got a
they're-
cool little heart cutout in it, too. All
Right.
of his weapons are custom.
It looks like something you would have at like one of those axe throwing places, maybe. It's like
Mhm.
some custom, like, I'm trying to explain it a little bit, you know what I mean?
It seems like a magician would own these, and that we don't see the whole set. He's just using the heart ones. There's also spades, clubs, and diamonds.
Oh, shit, okay. See, I'm thinking it's like borderline, kind of like those Chinese stars, except it's just a tiny, it's like a tiny little dagger.
Yeah, a little fucking shuriken style
Something,
dagger,
dude. Yeah, Mortal Kombat or something, dude.
You can't hit that at that distance. Shuriken.
Yeah.
But Adeline runs off, and the killer pulls this fucking knife out of the dude's face with a nice little squelching sound.
Oh, yeah. Squelch.
And we get a little cat and mouse through this dark warehouse, fucking wine press, cider mill, whatever the fuck it is. And Hard Eyes pulls this huge knife out again, and we see it's got like spiky brass knuckles on the handle.
Oh, yeah, dude. Those get used later, too.
Mhm.
Like, god damn.
Yeah, dude, fuck that. We join back up with Adeline and see that she's jumped into a fucking press of some kind, sloshing whatever liquid is around in there. And the killer paces back and forth, heavily just stomping past her. And we watch his head go past a couple times. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she can see there's like slots in this fucking thing. I didn't really realize what this was at first. Like, realizing obviously it's a winery, but I kind of thought it might have been an apple orchard, but I think same kind of concept.
Yeah, it's squeezing whatever you put
grapes
into it.
or apples or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some kind of tumbler and then some kind of press, and
Yep.
it kind of looks like a fucking grinder in the middle too. Like,
Right. Yeah, dude, it's fucked.
oh, I mean, this is comparable to like Terminator when Sarah Connor crawls in to hide in the fucking press at
Yeah.
the end. Like,
The hydraulic press.
that is
yeah.
a very bold place to be fucking hiding, man.
That's
you
a
know?
bold place to put any body part ever, no
That's
matter what
that's
you're
I'm
doing.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I would hide there.
But suddenly this dude reaches a hand through to grab her throat, but she manages to smash his hand in the door. She's like, "Take that, you motherfucker."
Oh yeah, dude, she fucks his hand up here. I thought this was gonna come back later.
I was hoping it would.
like she closed it on his hand or her hand,
Yeah.
like hard. I was like, oh, they're gonna have a gimp hand later or something.
Right. Yeah, I didn't really see anything come of it,
neither.
unfortunately, but that's okay because they still do a good job of representing that like Chekhov's gun aspect in this movie. At the end of it, something else comes around that we get introduced to in the beginning, and it's pretty fucking cool.
Right.
But yeah, he looks at her through the window for a minute, but walks away, turning the machine on and smushing her like a grape, and her fucking head pops, her eyes pop out of it
Yeah,
first,
dude.
of course.
Sick.
And we cut to the outside of this machine rotating, and suddenly blood starts to run out of it. Fucking more blood pouring out of faucets into big old buckets. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude, like it's making its own batch of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of Adeline wine.
Yeah.
Adeline.
Yeah, this is where we get our first shot of the masked killer, and
Mm-hmm.
kind of looks like a brown leather mask. We got heart for eyes. The mouth is in a little bit of a smile shape, and there's a bunch of
Mhm.
cross stitching across the middle of the forehead and on the back.
As if Leatherface made it.
a little bit,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, like Leatherface made it, but it's got glass hearts for eyes that light up.
Exactly.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's the main feature on this is the hard eyes, motherfucker.
Right? Yeah, this is sweet.
It's a sick mask, though, yeah.
Yeah, and we end up getting our title card here, which another crazy weird choice, at least for me. We get Outcast.
Yeah,
man.
dude, Happy Valentine's Day starts playing, switches up the mood a little bit.
Right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like the fucking title card. I like the mask, like I said. It kind of reminded me of a little bit like Johnny's mask in A Violent Nature, that fucking logger mask thing, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, like the fucking weird
Just the
hood.
big eyes, I think, is what got me.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, fucking Outcast starts bumping, and we zoom through the heart that's like bridging the A together in the title card. And we get a shot of Seattle police responding to a crime scene. A news report accompanies these images, and a guy comes on who's like, it's Valentine's Day, and the nation is once again on high alert. Apparently for the past 2 years, a masked maniac known as the Hard Eyes Killer, or HEK for short, has emerged on a day meant for romance to target, hunt, and kill couples celebrating the holiday. He's already hit Boston and Philadelphia, and now, at least as far as we know, looks like he's got his eyes on Seattle. His hard eyes on Seattle.
He's got a heart on.
I like the criminologist S.D. Wampler that shows up and says, even though he's targeting couples so far, he will kill anyone who gets in his way.
Seems so goofy, the idea to me at first.
It's this whole news montage segment's a little campy, honestly.
Right. But you gotta watch it, On paper, it didn't sound that great to me. You know? Like, even kind of trying to explain it now, I'm still kind of like, sounds kind of shitty, But it's
what sounds shitty about it? We've got people dying in the first 5 minutes. What do you mean?
I'm happy with that, but like I said, it almost had to kind of win me over, like just
because you're so anti-love. I don't. Why can't you get all mushy gushy, man? Fucking give me a hug real quick so we can like get the endorphins flowing or something.
No kissing, quit kissing.
Oh no, I don't want that. Just give me a hug. No, apparently the country is on edge, wondering where he'll strike next, and apparently the public is not privy yet to the latest killing. But a reporter asks a group of Seattle girls if they think the killer's going to ruin their Valentine's Day plans, and one of the girls is like, who the fuck makes Valentine's Day plans? Get away from me, loser.
Right.
Another dude seems to think he can take the killer, and I'm not so sure. He seems pretty fucking well-armed and prepared. But his girlfriend calls him out immediately, telling him to shut the fuck up. You're afraid of the dark. And his response to that is, no, I don't.
Yeah. No, don't.
Fucking what? Are you on something right now, dude? You're lucky you're not on his radar. What do you mean, no, I don't, in response to you're afraid of the dark? I don't make no sense.
Nuh-uh.
We get a montage of the city featuring all the familiar landmarks while a bunch of people weigh in on radio broadcasts. One chick is like, I'm so glad I'm single. Another dude says, HEK is right. Fuck these people rubbing their PDA all up in our faces. Pretty sure that dude hung up the call to pay the pizza guy and rejoin his LAN party playing COD or something.
I'm sure, yeah.
And another dude says, I think he only kills straight people. That'll come back later.
You're safe, Dusty. Only straight people die up. Yep, you're safe.
Well, that counts you out.
Yeah, right. Little things, man.
We cut inside to a coffee shop. There's a chick carrying an ass load of balloons that walks by our protagonist, Allie, and she hits her with one of them. Allie's scrolling through her phone looking at a bunch of pictures of her ex with his new girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, dude. She's so lovesick right off the bat.
Yeah, man. But then somebody shows up wearing a hard eyes mask and smacks the window to scare her.
Yeah, a little jump
asshole.
Scare from one of the fucking local kids,
Yeah, there's like a group of kids that pops out and like points and laughs at her and walks away. She's like, good one, dipshits. I hope Cupid shoots you in the dick.
It's just kind of showing that everybody's on edge about this hard eyes thing. Everybody knows, but it's kind of funny that they're taking it serious. It's on the news, but they're selling fucking masks.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
I'll never fucking understand that. Why would you want to do... Listen, you're aware that the killer that the police are hunting wears that thing on your face, right?
Right. So you're going to put it on and then go walking around too?
Not me. I'm sure fucking not. Yeah, right. Exactly.
I mean? Yeah. For it to be a real thing, it doesn't make a lot of fucking...
Like fucking Die Hard. Oh yeah, I killed a kid once. He pulled out a little cap gun. I thought he was going to blast my ass. I had to put him down.
Hell yeah.
But Allie's friend Monica grabs her coffee and turns around to ask why Allie looks so stressed out. She's like, is it because you're single on Valentine's Day? She's like, no, it's because their boss Crystal just called a meeting via email specifically about Allie's marketing campaign she put together. Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, she already knows she's fucked.
Yeah.
But they do a little worst case, best case game here together to make themselves feel better. Monica says, worst case, you get fired and never work another day in your life. Allie's like, no, worst case, Crystal wears my skin as a pantsuit.
Yeah.
And Monica's like, all right, well, back to best case scenario. At least you got nice skin.
It's true. Hell yeah.
She promises to go down with Allie in solidarity, like Thelma and Louise style, but then a barista calls out what Allie thinks is her order, but then a guy named Jay grabs it at the same time saying, hey, are you sure that's yours? She's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. No one else would order. And then they say at the same time, a large iced blended Americano with oat milk, 2 honey, 1 sugar. And
damn.
they say it at the same time, but the funny part is the barista also says it with them.
Right.
That had me laughing.
Yeah, the barista's fucking like, here, take your shit. Get out of my fucking way.
Yeah. Jay looks at Allie and he's like, oh, look at that. I guess we're coffee mates. And she laughs and goes, nice dad joke. But what the fuck you got against dad jokes? I make my living off of dad jokes, dude. Back off. It's all I got.
They hit it off like right away, honestly, you know.
Mm-hmm. She says she thought she was the only one in the world with an obnoxious coffee order, but the barista's like, actually, it's pretty common. Can you guys get the fuck out of the way so we can continue to do business? Thanks.
Yeah, we fucking busy.
And Monica gives Allie a thumbs up as their fucking meet cute continues. They walk to another counter where Jay grabs a straw to give to her, but she's like, oh, no thanks. I have my own. I hate paper straws. Fucking agreed, actually. I know the dangers of the plastic ones, but like, man, they work so good.
What, a plastic straw?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you mean you don't
see,
like the paper straws?
No, the paper straws fucking suck ass. I might need to invest in a metal straw now.
Yeah,
because the paper ones suck dick, and the plastic ones will get stuck in a turtle's nose, and then you'll have to watch a sad video.
Yeah, they make ones now that are like collapsible, and it'll be like in a thing this big, and you can put it on your keychain.
Oh, dude, hell yeah! I want a telescopic straw. That's dope.
Yeah, just got to remember to fucking clean it all the time, though. You know,
oh my god, yeah.
Like for using it every day,
yeah.
Wash it every day.
As soon as well, first of all, if you're like out and about, you're gonna have to find somewhere to like at least rinse it out for the moment before you can go back home and wash it. Fuck.
Something, yeah. I have to clean that motherfucker every night.
But Allie's solution is she has a metal one. Those are pretty sweet. Jay calls out the flaw in it, though. He mentions that the coffee is still put into a plastic cup, but hey, as long as the straw is paper, then the planet's saved, huh?
Truth, yeah. Shouldn't the fucking cup be paper?
She offers him a sugar and drops it. They both go to pick it up at the same time and bonk heads. Aw, it just keeps getting cuter, Jason.
Dude, fucking ouch.
And then they say in unison, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, man. Could they be any more perfect? But she bends down to pick it up, and for some reason on the way back up, he bends down to help, and she fucking thunks him in the schnoz again.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's like brutal here, though.
He's like, fuck me, are you kidding? God damn.
Bloody nose and all.
Oh, yeah. Allie just literally throws a bunch of napkins at him, mortified, and runs out the door.
Right.
Monica apologizes for her. She's like, sorry, she's getting fired today, and runs out the door after her.
Yeah, this is when he turns around and notices another news report, and it's reporting the kill that we just talked about at the winery at the opening of the movie. Yeah,
the guy on screen mentions exactly a year after the Valentine's Day massacre left 3 couples dead in Boston and 4 couples dead in Philadelphia. The hard-ass killers come to Seattle. 4 victims have now been found dead at a winery, ending a couple's dream engagement in a nightmare.
Yeah, we get a shot of a cop here. And they let us know that it's not confirmed that it's the hard-ass killers, but we fucking know it is.
Oh, we don't get a shot of just any cop, Jason. That's the chief of police, appropriately named Chief Hartley.
Hartley, that's right.
And yeah, he's like, well, we don't know, but fucking probably.
Right, so stay home for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you know? She asks what his advice is to couples that are planning on celebrating, and he's like, fucking don't, stay home.
Right. So we were talking about cool transitions here, you know, we look like we're on the scene live here talking to Hartley, but we get a transition into Allie and Monica's meeting where we meet Crystal here, and essentially we were watching the footage of that live, like it's a perfect transition. Yeah. Great, dude. It's so good. This happened a few times.
Right, exactly. So basically, Jay is standing in the coffee shop. He looks up at the TV with this news report on it. And I think we should notice here that, like, he doesn't seem too put off by it. In fact, he kind of smirks a little bit at it. So is that, like, giving us any indication that, like, oh, he's a red herring, maybe?
I was going to say, this happens throughout the whole movie, too. I start noting, why does everybody look like they could be the fucking killer?
Yeah.
But that's why this is good.
Yeah, but the transition you're talking about is him in the coffee shop looking at the TV. We cut to the news report full screen, and then when we cut back out of it, we're in the office watching that same news report.
Right.
It's pretty dope.
It's used in multiple. Yeah, it's great.
That's really well done. In Allie's office, her boss, Crystal, comments on the news report, and she's like, well, this is quite a pickle. She's got a cute little southern accent going on.
You think it's cute? I could read right through it. It's a fucking terrible accent, I think.
It's maybe on the line.
But probably on purpose, too.
Yeah, it could be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this is quite a pickle.
Yeah.
She goes, why didn't a single one of y'all tell me there's a maniac running around slaughtering people on Valentine's Day these last couple of years? Bitch, why didn't you know about it?
Right.
But she calls out to her little lapdog Tommy, and he just echoes what she said. And she says the campaign is ill-timed and calls on Allie to respond, but luckily Monica steps in because Allie kind of seemed unsure of what to say.
Fucking tries to.
Monica's like, you know how you're always telling us that relevance is really important in our pitches? Well, I personally believe that Allie's campaign is very now.
True, yeah.
And Crystal tells her, oh, well, thank you very much, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
but in that very cordial Southern accent.
Right.
Tommy starts up a file on the screen, and it's of Allie's little commercial she put together, right?
Yeah, dude.
Starting with the song That's Why I Cry playing, and the graphic that says, Till Death Do Us Part over the Crystal Cane jewelry logo. And there's a black and white Romeo and Juliet spoof that starts here, where a couple meets, the guy dies, the girl kills herself, but all in a very artsy way. They pull, like, red fabric out against the black and white film. I like it to represent the blood.
Right, yeah. That's what I put too. Very artsy reenactments.
Yeah.
After that, when we get like a Titanic,
yeah.
You know, with
Jack dying in the water,
right.
Roses on the door.
With the Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. I like the more they use that red fabric throughout the whole ad. So like the fabric is the water in the Titanic segment.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do the Bonnie and Clyde thing. They get all shot up and then like little ribbons of it are pulled out of where they're getting shot. But that's where Tommy pauses it. He's had enough. And he starts reading. I didn't realize. I thought it was just him saying something about it at first here.
He's reading reviews from the fucking post of the video, I think.
Yeah, dude. He goes, wow, profiting off the death of couples to sell rings. Speechless. That is disgusting. This makes me sick. Someone find out who made this and dox their ignorant ass. Fucking harsh, dude.
Yeah.
But Tommy tells Allie he's worried about her safety. Fuck, man. Where are these comments coming from, dude? Where did they post this shit? Like, why wasn't it, like, approved, reviewed first, and then sent out?
Oh, yeah. That's my first question when, you know, Crystal immediately is like, what the fuck? And then,
yeah.
You know, she's like,
but she's already seen it.
Yeah, you had to approve it.
Yeah.
So, you know, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't understand. She goes, you built a nationwide campaign around romance ending in death. And she's like, yeah, you fucking approved it, bitch. Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
It's so ridiculous. Yeah, I'm the lonely ant worker. You have to approve everything. There's multiple people above me that see this.
Yeah.
But guess who's getting in trouble? Like, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
nope,
fuck
leave.
off. She just can't take accountability for anything,
Right.
Obviously. Allie fucking thanks Tommy for worrying about her safety. And Crystal's like, well, how many people has this heart-shaped asshole killed? And another one of the coworkers sitting at the table is like, I think, like, a lot.
She's throwing her under the fucking bus. You know?
Yeah.
A lot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Crystal says she needs a new campaign and calls in someone named Jay into the room. And oh, fuck, it's the guy from the coffee shop. No way, man.
Yeah, dude, what are the odds? And all the women in this room are melting, too.
Wouldn't you be? Come on.
I am right now.
my basement just flooded.
Yeah.
But apparently his full name is Jay Simmons. He's the former CCD of BMY and NYC.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's got all of the creds for being marketing success. You know?
Yeah. She calls him the youngest freelancer to win a Clio Award, whatever the fuck that is, for his viral romantic campampagns.
I'm Miss Cleo.
Call me now to get a fucking
free reading.
Well, I was gonna say a hookup with a date. She's transferred from the psychic readings to fucking speed dating or whatever. Crystal's like everything from fancy cars to luxury chocolates, and apparently he's earned the nickname Consumer Cupid. Thanks, I hate it.
Right.
But Crystal says she called him in when she realized how fucked they would be with Allie's campaign, but their time is limited because he's leaving tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, how? You know.
So he thanks Crystal for the introduction and says to the group he knows they've had some turbulence of late, but it's about how you land the plane that matters. So we're going to be just fine. Don't worry. We're going to get through this together.
Right. I feel like overall, this should be great news for Allie, right? I mean,
not if she thinks he's coming in to fucking swoop her job from her.
How could he be swooping her job if he's leaving tomorrow?
Get inside her head for a minute, dude. She just made this campaign. Everybody's shitting on it hard as fuck. This dude comes into the room like, okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to fix it. She's got to have the wheels turning like, oh yeah, they're definitely going to fucking replace me with this dude.
She's about to fuck on the clock is what I'm saying. You know? Hopefully Jay is as good as Crystal says, huh? He's got to leave tomorrow, so let's go.
God damn it. Only you, Jason.
Don't sound so bad.
No, it doesn't.
You know?
We cut to a car driving to the vineyard that the couple were killed in the beginning, and this is detectives Hobbs and Shaw. And in the car, Shaw says she's got a match on a dating site, And she just knows they're going to get married. He's an actual firefighter who loves puppies. I mean, how fucking adorable.
Would you say they raced to the crime scene?
Yes, Jason, I would. And Hobbs goes to Shaw. He's like, you know what, man? That's why you're still single. You know what you need? And he walks up all close and says, you need a real man, one that's willing to make the first move. Oh, fuck. You volunteering, Hobbs?
Yeah, dude, he's a terrible coworker. Getting on her already, man. But she's fucking hot, so, not condoning that.
I mean, they'd make some sexy fucking babies, dude. Devin Sawa and Jordana Brewster? Fuck yeah.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this. I can't believe that I didn't notice that was Devin Sawa.
Yeah,
I literally just
crazy.
watched the fact
They
that
also
recently...
say his name in both credits, both beginning and end.
Oh, yeah. I don't watch those.
You have a podcast.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't pay attention to those.
Ah, fuck the credits. I always leave. But no, they go to check out the crime scene, finding a wedding ring on the ground as evidence. Could be one of the victims, but unlikely, the chief says. The initials engraved on the inside of it are JS, which are not a match for either of the deceased. And I'm like, all right, but what about the security guard? We never got his name.
Yeah.
There were 4 victims, if you recall. The fucking guard and Nico were just collateral damage, but still.
Right.
We see the press that Adeline was killed in. It's all blood-soaked and shit. And one of them's like, what kind of an animal would do this? And Devin Sawa was like, probably some incel virgin troll living in his mom's basement.
Shaw's inside of this motherfucker, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. She fucking climbs in. She's like, well, maybe it's not a man. What about the girl that never got asked to the prom or the love-scorned woman who got cheated on one too many times and just snapped?
True, dude.
And she gets a fucking notification on her phone and checks it. The alert tone is a whistle like a fucking like, hey, pretty lady, like,
yeah.
And Hobbs is like, oh, is that the gay fireman? She's like, no, this guy works in tech.
Oh.
But he says she's got a fetish for betas. And she's like, I don't have a fetish. And the chief is like, sure you do. Everyone does. Oh, okay, so what's yours, chief? But hey, everyone, can we show a little professionalism? You guys are literally in a vat of fucking blood right now, and you're fucking checking your notifications about your fucking dating website.
Clean your phone.
How about don't get into it with your phone? This thing is full of fucking juice, man.
Germs everywhere.
Shaw says this is more than just a simple murder. It's a kink. And Hobbs weighs in. That's the understatement of the fucking year. Chief asks how they know for sure it's HEK. And Shaw pulls out the last photo snapped by Nico, and it's a close-up of his hard eyes mask going in for the kill.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is a cool shot. This really reminded me of Texas Chainsaw remake, the only picture we've seen of Thomas Hewitt, and it's like him in the basement, black and white, from the video camera. That's what it really reminds me of, because it's like a mid-swing into that first kill through the camera. Kind of similar.
Hell yeah. Shaw kind of gives us our stinger on the end of the scene here. Hard Eyes has come to our city, boys, and they've got another 10 hours of Valentine's Day left to kill.
Yeah, damn.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. We see the shrine here, too.
Yeah, dude, they turn to show this huge display on the floor of a bunch of flower petals arranged into a heart. Right in the middle of it is Adeline's actual heart. Fucking sweet.
Yeah, pretty cool.
We cut to Crystal knocking on Allie's office door asking, what the hell are you doing? And it looks like she's packing her shit to leave and says, you just fired me in front of the whole team. And Crystal's like, no, I got another 6 months on your contract. I plan to squeeze out every last drop. Allie's like, all right, what am I supposed to do? Get Jay coffee as he lands the plane? And Crystal's like,
precisely.
He can land his plane right in my landing strip. No. Crystal's like, no, you're going to turn in a sizzling, seductive, sexy blockbuster Crystal Kane campaign. And if you don't, I'll kill you. Yeah. Oh, bad timing. Too soon.
Right away, I was like, I can't take that voice seriously. But she kind of backpedals here and does the same shit.
She goes, no, I won't kill you. I'll blacklist you, though. But I do like her little back and forth here. She's like, I won't kill you, but maybe I will. But I won't, though. But would I?
Right.
Who knows? We cut to the bathroom where Allie and Monica are reading more comments on the campaign, and they're just fucking tearing Allie to shreds. Whoever made this, I hope they get murdered and canceled, not in that order.
Right.
The only thing deader than the people in this ad are the brain cells of whoever created it. God damn, time to go into hiding, Allie.
Yeah, brutal.
Just to make it worse, she checks her fucking ex's social media again. He seems pretty happy with his new girl.
Yeah, dude, there's something going on where, like, she's just getting the stories on her phone. I actually paused here because I didn't catch the first one, and the screen name is Silly Colin Valley.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Gross.
But he's posting on his story.
Silly? Ew.
Yeah. Like silicon? Like Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley. I fucking
I
get
probably
it.
said it wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay, I thought he was Silly Colin for
No,
a
like
minute.
Silicon Valley.
Okay.
But he's posting trying to make her jealous and shit. And
Is he trying to make her jealous, or is he just living his life and she can't let him go and she's hurting herself more by checking his fucking social media when she shouldn't fucking care about him anymore?
I don't think it's so much. She needs to just like mute his notifications. I think
she
just
should
getting
just
them from
delete him off of her fucking social media. He's a part of your past, not your future.
Right.
Move the fuck on. Get rid of him. Why are you
Right.
keeping it around just to torture yourself?
Yep.
Just then, Jay calls into the bathroom and she's like, yo, bro, this is the women's bathroom. You can't be in here. He's like, actually, it's a unisex bathroom, but just listen, I want to talk. She comes out and apologizes for the coffee shop thing, and he says, it's all right. Listen, I'm sorry to stalk and run, but I'm trying to make a yoga class that starts in like an hour. She's like, really, dude? Yoga? Aren't we supposed to be trying to save the company? And he's like, well, yeah, we will. Right after my yoga class. He tells her he booked them a table at Loyer, a fancy restaurant in town. Maybe it'll inspire them and they can talk about the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, dude, it's Valentine's Day. And he's like, oh, shit, yeah, I forgot. You probably have plans, huh? And she's like, well, no, but he goes fucking, well, great. It'll be a place for some good field research, romance, flowers, candles. She's like, look, dude, let's just do this tomorrow instead. I'm not trying to put a target on my back tonight. Between this and the news report we saw earlier, that's kind of setting him up as a red herring, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, I'd love that, but the problem is, see, what had happened was I got to take the first flight out of here in the morning, so it's got to be tonight.
It's kind of crazy that he's getting hired to come in and save the company in like a 6-hour span. Like he flies in.
Yeah, like you just expect him to work magic in fucking a matter of hours.
Yeah, just, hey, I'm here for the day.
Yeah.
Turn this around and
I would have brought him in for like a week or so, maybe something,
Yeah. He's here for 4 hours.
Well, he's got the excuse of his best friend's wedding to go to, so he's like, all right, well, tonight, 8:00, great, see you there, bye, I'm super excited, it's gonna be great. She never really agrees to it, but he backs out of the bathroom telling her basically it's on. And we cut to another restaurant that the girls are at for lunch. Allie offers to pick up the check because Monica's apparently $100,000 in debt. That's got to be an exaggeration, right?
It was.
Yeah, Monica argues not anymore. Somebody named Arthur paid it off for her and let her keep his fucking credit card.
Yeah, damn, dude. Who's Arthur?
I don't know, but he's fucking got money, apparently. And Allie's like, oh, someone likes a little sugar with their daddy. But Monica says, I don't have a sugar daddy. That term is problematic. He's my sponsor.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Hugh Hefner sponsor, right?
Yeah, she's like, do you love your sponsor or is he just erasing your debt? And she's like, I love that he's erasing my debt.
Right.
But Allie's like, all right, so when can I meet him? Should we meet for dinner at like 4:30 for soup or something? It's like, haha, very funny. But Monica calls her out for stalking her ex online, which is much worse, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
But Allie drops a bomb here. She goes, is Arthur Hard Eyes? Is that why I haven't seen him yet?
Hey, don't joke around like that.
Yeah, Monica's like, that's not fucking funny. But of course not. He has so much arthritis, that dude can't run.
Right. There's so many suspicious people here so far, man. Everybody's kind of set up.
Monica's got her money on Crystal, interestingly enough, and she seems just sociopathic enough to make that happen, yeah.
I mean, after the run-in earlier, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You never fucking know.
We see another news report about a couple having been murdered at a downtown spa. This fucking dude's not playing around.
Mm-hmm.
We see a similar display on the ground at that scene, too. Looks pretty consistent.
Right.
And then Monica yells at Allie for looking at more pictures of her ex. She's pissed about him moving on from her so fast, I guess. She says, you need to stop hate fucking yourself and get out there and find someone to actually fuck yourself. She's like, what about Bathroom Boy, your little stalker Jay? He's cute. And Allie's like, the guy trying to take my job?
Right.
That's when Monica pulls up a picture of him from his social media on a fucking beach with his shirt off. And she's like, oh my fuck, he's so hot. My basement just flooded. Allie's like, whatever. He's okay. Shut up. Monica asks what she's wearing on this date. And Allie's like, it's not a fucking date, dude. It's work. And Monica says she looks like a before picture. So let's fucking go shopping.
Yeah, ouch. Dude, we get a dress montage. They're fucking it up with Arthur's credit card.
Dude, yeah. This fucking shopping montage, I was hoping I'm Too Sexy would start playing, but no, it doesn't. I like how the montage is interrupted by Allie yelling at Monica that the dress she's trying on shows too much skin, and then she lands on a skirt suit thing, which Monica says no to, but cut to the restaurant, and it's the outfit she ends up showing up in.
Right.
Not too bad. I think this movie is edited really well by someone that's got a great sense of humor, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
She walks up to the hostess in the restaurant and says there should be a reservation for Simmons, and she immediately gets wanded by a security guy right there. She's like, what the fuck, man? And the hostess explains, well, we can't be too careful with hard eyes stalking around the city.
Yeah, dude, no shit.
Good point, yeah. The guy puts a metal detector up to her purse and pulls out her metal straw from earlier. She's like, I'm environmentally conscious. We cut to Allie sitting at the table alone, looking at her watch, saying, sharp my ass. And she looks around at all the couples enjoying their evening together and gets kind of wistful until the waiter walks up, asking if anyone will be joining her. And she's quick to point out it's a work dinner. But the waiter says, oh, I'll be back to give you the specials once your date arrives. She goes, no, not a date.
Right.
But just then, we see Jay getting wanded by the security bouncer and some fucking Nat King Cole blasts on the soundtrack. Great music and placement choices in this movie, too.
Yeah, dude, you can tell she's into him. It's almost like he's walking in slow motion here.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, fucking Baywatch walking toward the table.
Right.
She fucking drools over him. He goes, I am so sorry I'm late. I had trouble getting a car, and for what it's worth, I had no idea this place was going to be this nice. But you look amazing.
This guy's fucking smooth, dude.
Mhm.
He's lying. You know what you're doing. You knew she didn't have no date.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. I had to clean the blood off of my hands. But the waiter comes back up and asks if they'd like some drinks. Allie declines, but Jay says, yeah, how about a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses? Let's get fucking drunk.
How about a little Dom?
Dom Perignon?
Yeah.
Allie says, wait, no, dude, no offense, but we're working. Fucking get with the program, Jay.
Yeah. Shh. It's fine. Just drink it.
The waiter's like, 1 bottle of champagne and 2 glasses coming right up. Fucking clearly on Jay's side. Or anything to sell something, really. Jay asks where Allie is from, and she goes, Phoenix. Do you have any siblings? No. Are your parents still together? Yep. These all sound like very date-like questions, Jay.
That's what I said. Immediately goes into date mode, not professional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like, oh, that's nice. I'd love to be able to grow old with somebody. Yeah, well, it ain't going to be Allie, Pally. Take a fucking hike. She's like, oh, yeah? You want to change someone's depends? And he's like, well, usually I don't go straight to poop when I think about love, but yeah.
Usually not, no.
He goes, I would change an adult diaper if it was in the name of love. And she kind of gets lost in his eyes for a moment with that. Clearly falling for him, but
Right.
It's interrupted when the waiter scares the shit out of her popping the champagne. Oh, might need to get on that diaper changing a little early, Jay. But he pours her a glass and she's like, cool, didn't want any, but thanks. And Jay toasts to love, but she just fucking slams down this glass. He's like, okay then. And she goes, listen, this is all very cute and you're smooth, but I'm just trying to salvage whatever's left of my career here. So can we skip whatever this is and get to cracking this campaign? Bitch, how about you get to cracking that champagne and have a nice night, all right? Sheesh.
Right. Oh, yeah. He immediately changes the subject again, heartbroken recently.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of points out that, I feel like she thinks that, oh, well, you're reading into me. And he points out really simply,
Yeah.
the Doomed Lovers campaign is a sign, like the work that you're doing is showing me this. I'm not judging you.
Yeah, cause he basically interrupts her going back. She's trying to get down to business. She's like, I got a couple ideas. They probably suck, but let's go over them anyway. And he's like, you've had your heart broken, huh? She's like, well, what the fuck? That doesn't have anything to do. Stay on track, motherfucker. Let's talk business. And he's like, oh, I'm intuitive with these things. And she's like, no, I didn't get my heart broken, but it's none of your fucking business.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, your campaign didn't exactly scream romance to me. And she's like, what, dude? You're crazy. The most romantic stories of all time are doomed. Husbands, wives, partners, twin flames, soulmates, whatever you want to call it. It's all going to end. It's just a matter of time before someone cheats, bails, or dies.
She is super fucking sour.
Cold, dude. Holy shit. But he's like, what about the butterflies, man? The fucking lightning bolts of the heart, the cozy Sundays in bed? She's like, yeah, and fucking birth charts and long walks on the beach. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, dude. She's essentially like, there's no Prince Charming.
Yeah.
You're not fucking fooling me.
Well, yeah, I like that line too. She's like, you want to know how I feel about romance? It's a farce, a lie. Not to everyone. Some people get really lucky, but the other 99% of us are just bouncing from one failed experiment to the next, chasing the same fairy tale bullshit that's been stuffed into our heads since we were kids. Prince Charming? Yeah, until you catch him fucking your sister. And he's like, I thought you were an only child. She's like, yeah, it's a metaphor, dipshit.
Poor girl, dude.
She says the point is it's not real, and yet somehow her job is propagating a fantasy in order to sell blood diamonds harvested from third world slave labor. So please forgive me if I'm not swept away by your magical notions of romance, Jay.
Fucking man.
She's fucking going off on him.
Poor chick.
But he's like, fuck, man.
Who hurt you?
Yeah, exactly. And that's
Come here.
Jay's point, too. He's like, fuck, man, that's really sad.
You come here. You give me a hug.
Hey, back off, Jay.
It's okay. You tell me who hurt you.
She turns the tables on him, asking why he's single. She goes, are you really looking for love, or are you just another hoe-hunting, fake-ass, ankle-cuff prick in a suit?
Yeah, what's up?
Jesus Christ, man, she's fucking vicious.
Doe-eyed pretty boy. What's up with you being single, huh?
Run, Jay. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah. All I gotta say, that attitude. I bet she's great in bed.
Oh, my God. She goes, you don't know me, and you don't get to cast judgment just because I don't think like you. And he finally gets the hint, and he's like, you know what? You're right. It's not a good time to do this. Don't worry about the champagne. It's on Crystal. I'm going to get out of here and let you clear your head. And he walks away from the table, leaving her sitting alone. And he walks out the front door, but she chases him down to apologize right here. He's like, hey, man, it's all good. And she's like, no, really, I had a really shitty day, and I'm taking it out on you. No, you didn't. You had a few moments where you thought you were going to get fired, maybe, but you also had a nice lunch and a shopping spree on your friend Sugar Daddy's card. Got an awesome new outfit. You went out and ruined a beautiful dinner with a nice guy you had an adorable meet cute with earlier. It's been pretty decent, right?
Right.
But he's like, listen, man, I'm not going to take your job. But look, this is my car. I'm going to go back to the hotel and brainstorm a bit. It's all good. But she just fucking runs up to him and grabs him by the coat and kisses him out of nowhere. What the fuck?
Aw.
And he thinks they're sharing a nice moment. But that's when we hear, Allie?
Yeah, dude, what are the fucking odds? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
This fucking dude with a British accent happens to be fucking her ex-boyfriend. She turns and says, Colin, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's Colin.
Oh, fuck, man. Not again. But yeah, it turns out she kissed Jay just to save face in front of her ex. That's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Colin's like, Sienna and I are just on a little date. I've heard so much about you. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Sienna saying, I've heard so much about you. Like, really? Colin's telling Sienna about Allie? Like, why?
Yeah, weird.
I mean, I'm sure, like, in the interest of transparency is one thing, but, like, to hear so much about her, like, I don't know. That's a little weird.
Right.
Allie introduces Jay as her boyfriend and points out that she hasn't heard about that because she doesn't put it up all over social media like he does. Fucking sick burn.
Right.
But here's where we get the information that Colin and Sienna were supposed to be having a double date. That couple that got killed at the winery earlier was supposed to be the other half of that dinner date. Fucking I can't fucking believe.
Yeah,
Colin
wow.
and Sienna, first of all, do seem like the people that would know Patrick and Adeline. But Jay points out what I was thinking. Holy shit, you still kept the reservation?
Yeah. Yeah. Strange, dude.
It's not strange. It's fucked up. Go somewhere else. Go make other plans. Stay home. Whatever.
Nah, they kept it in their honor, you know?
You're like, you don't cancel reservations at a place like this, okay?
Right. You ever been to Dorsia before?
Dorsia. Hey, I want you to take a look at this business card real quick. Colin's like, well, yeah, dude, in their honor, we kept it. And they part awkwardly as the actual couple walk into the restaurant exchanging pleasantries. Fucking Allie says, Happy V-Day. And then Colin turns around and says, don't get killed.
Yeah.
Fucking what, dude? Holy shit.
Yeah. All right.
She's like, why would he say that? Yeah, man, that was fucked up.
That's strange.
Jay goes to get into the car, but then Allie does too. And he's like, oh, you're coming with me. Oh, okay. We cut to a POV shot of Hard Eyes watching the restaurant and breathing all heavy and spooky.
Right, dude. Like it, dude. Really cool through the hearts.
Yeah.
Through the actual mask, so you're seeing the eye holes, you know?
Yeah, it's like the POV shot in Halloween when he puts the clown mask on and we just get, our perspective is out these two little eye holes. It's the
Right.
same thing except they're fucking heart-shaped now.
Right.
But then we go into the car where Allie and Jay are, and the music is a little too on the nose. The lyrics here are you in love with somebody and just a little afraid to say so?
Mm-hmm.
She thanks him for helping cover for her back there. He's like, yeah, no big, whatever. I got you, boo. He goes, was it the accent you were into? Or...
He totally, yeah. Is it his folky accent, Colin?
It's fucking hetero 6s and 7s. She's like, well, yeah, actually it was, but I hate it now. Brits are so unemotional. And he's like, yeah, that would explain the dead friend's reservation. Fuck.
Yeah, right.
And the driver decides to join the conversation here. He goes, love is a beautiful thing, no?
Yeah.
He's like their fucking gondola, driver in a fucking Venetian canal somewhere.
Right.
They're both like, no, we just work together. But he's like, but you guys just kissed. And they explain, no, that was just for the cameras.
Uh-huh.
Jay says it was a performance to seem more desirable and perhaps less pathetic in front of her ex. And the driver's like, okay, you love Spotify? I have Ultimate Sexies playlist. She's like, yeah, no, we're good, thanks. And she asks if they can add a stop, and he drops her off at her place. And that's where she tells Jay she promises she's not a lunatic. And he's like, that sounds like something a lunatic would say.
Right.
She gets out of the car, telling him to have a good time at his best friend's wedding. But as she walks up to the door, he notices it looks like she locked herself out.
Right.
He tells the driver to wait. And the driver's like, go to her. Tell her you love her and never let her go. Dude, read the fucking room or the car or whatever.
Accurate.
Jay's like, yeah, sure. Just keep the meter running. And he gets out to check on her, and she says she thinks she left her keys in a dressing room somewhere during that shopping montage.
Right.
He asks if there's a spare, but she says, well, yeah, but it's under the mat upstairs. Fucking terrible idea leaving keys under mats, guys. Don't do it.
No. Fuck no.
But anyway, that still doesn't solve the problem that she can't get into the building. So she says, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to break the window. Fucking what? That's a big swing.
Yeah, she's going to break the window because she's good with her landlords.
Yeah, she says the landlord loves me. Yeah, they're not going to when you cause damage to their fucking building, dude.
Just a, cheap little window.
Windows are not cheap.
Fuck, no, they're not.
You just had way too hard a lesson in that recently.
Windows are expensive.
But he's like, no way, dude, don't do that. Let me do it. Oh, my knight in shining armor. He says he'll feel bad if she cuts herself. And she's like, yeah, whatever, dude, just hold my purse. And he's like, all right, but just know that I don't condone this, and I'm worried for your safety, and you're punching with your thumb inside your hand. That's not a good thing.
Right.
Which is funny, but we cut back to the shot of her, and no, she's fucking not. She's got it regular. She's got this, dude. Let it go. I want to see this.
How about this fist?
She's like, you know what? Never mind. Fine. You do it. But of course, he cuts himself doing it. They rush upstairs to clean it and dress it. Hey, man, fucking smoothest way to get invited inside ever.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just fucking wound yourself.
Yeah,
I bled for you.
Right. Yeah, so she's starting to search her apartment for first aid for this guy. He's all fucked up. She's frantically cleaning because she didn't expect anybody, I guess. But he's got the perfect way in. He sits in on her bed because clothes are all over the couch.
Yeah, dude.
Which is kind of good placement, and I'm like,
well, it's
damn,
fucking
bro.
wild because, she gets him upstairs. She apologizes again, gets his hand under some water, tells him to watch it. That's where I noticed they left the front door open on the way to the bathroom. Probably not a good move.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
But Allie doesn't think anything of it. She just closes it and apologizes for the place being messy. She goes, I had a house cleaner, but she won the lottery last week and fired me. Yeah, right. Fucking clearly a lie.
Right.
But it's cute that she's rushing around trying to not look like a complete pig, like trying to clean up, rush around, do that clean thing.
Right.
She likes him. Aw.
Oh, yeah.
But Jay's like, damn, really? How much did she win? She's like, I don't know, like $1 million. Fucking stop lying, dude. But he tells her he hopes she finds a replacement soon. And fucking, yeah, me too, because this place is gross, dude. It's fucking piles of shit everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
That's when he comes out of the bathroom and sees a picture of Allie as Pikachu for Halloween one year, or so he assumes. He says he went as that too, of course, because they have way too much in common. She's like, yeah, that wasn't Halloween. He's like, no, what was it? She goes, Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. I wore that shit everywhere. I was fucking obsessed. She snatches the picture away from him, and I like this exchange here. He goes, it was on your shelf. And she's like, yeah, I really wasn't expecting company. He's like, ever?
Never.
She tells him to shut up and sit down, and she looks for the first aid kit. He looks over at the couch, and it's literally covered in laundry. So she pops back up with the first aid kit to see that he has disappeared. And like you said, she walks into the bedroom to find him sitting on the bed. Damn, dude, a little forward.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
Does he? Is
Yes.
that the move, Jason?
Yes, he's already in her room,
Jesus
on her
Christ.
bed.
He says he didn't want to sit on her nice clothes on the couch, and that's where she rips a bra off of a boxing dummy thing she's got in her room. She starts to take off her jacket, and he's like, oh, okay, here we go. And she sits down to take a look at his hand and takes a piece of glass out of it, and she's like, does it hurt? And he's like, no, actually, you're good at this. Did you go to med school? She's like, yeah, but I dropped out. I can't really do blood.
Right.
She drops the bloody glass, mentions, oh yeah, see, that's why I dropped out of med school and pivoted to advertising. At this point, she asks him to brush the hair out of her face because she can't see. Oh yeah, right. Fucking who's being smooth now?
Mm-hmm. Told you.
Jesus. He asks what kind of medicine she was planning on going into, and she answers nephrology. And that's where we cut to a shot of her noticing her dildo with the little butthole tickler on it.
Her what?
Just sitting on the nightstand. Her fucking, yeah, okay, it's not a butthole tickler, it's a clitoral stimulation device. I just think it's funny to call it a butthole tickler, okay?
A what?
A butthole tickler. Do you want me to say it a fifth time? Butthole tickler, Jason. Anyway, it sucks that it's just sitting out right now, but hey, I mean, when you live alone. He goes, nephrology, that's the liver, right? No, idiots, kidneys.
Okay.
She says she had a family member that was sick and she wanted to help people. And here's a great joke. She says she's now considered hemophobic. And he goes, I didn't take you for a bigot. Hemo referring to the blood for anyone not familiar with the nomenclature of Latin. She goes to grab her sex toy off the table and backs away with it behind her back, complimenting his top-notch dad jokes. And she goes, obviously I'm being facetious. Your jokes are cheesy as... And that's when she opens the closet door to reveal HEK standing there.
Right.
And she finishes her line screaming, fuck! And she throws the dildo right at his face and closes the door again to run away. Dude, the dildo bouncing off Hard Eye's face is so fucking funny, man.
Right in between the eyes.
I was losing it, dude. Just a big thunk and a drop to the floor.
Would have been funnier if you like hit the floor.
Yeah.
You know, like it fucked him up.
Fuck. It bounces off and the head kind of like bounces a little bit like in reaction. But Hard Eyes busts out of the closet, aiming the crossbow at Allie, but luckily misses her and fires into a pillow instead.
Yeah, dude, just barely.
Jay jumps into action and tackles Hard Eyes into the wall, and they fight for a minute before Allie smashes HEK over the head with a lamp, buying him a little time to run.
Fuck yeah. Crazy.
Funny enough, when Allie threw the dildo at his face, it turned on, and we get a shot of it vibrating and gyrating on the floor. It's fucking awesome.
It's fucking squirming around.
It's so good. They run out of the bedroom and close the door behind him, holding it closed. And Allie starts to take off Jay's belt, and he's like, really, now? But she's like, get your mind out of the gutter. And she ties it around the door handle and the radiator. That's pretty quick thinking.
Yeah, dude, it looks like we're all good for a second until he stabs through the fucking door here.
Fucking define all good, dude, because obviously the killer is still in the fucking room. They're still going to be trying to get out. No, you're not good. You have a barrier in between you for a moment.
It was all right, yeah.
But don't just stop. You know?
Door sucks, you know?
They hang out there for a second catching their breath, but hey, once again, there's still a fucking killer after you. And to illustrate that point, he stabs a knife through the door. Okay, spooky, but that's not going to do much. They run back outside, and somehow the fucking driver is still there, just racking up that bill on the meter.
Oh yeah, he was waiting.
Unfortunately, he'll never cash in on it because HEK shoots him in the fucking head right there.
Yeah, dude, through the window into his dome.
Dude.
Fucking, like I said, good shot. Like, how? No.
Yeah. But that's when Allie gets wise, and she's like, hey, wait a minute. You're after the wrong people. The Hard Eyes killer only kills couples. We're not a couple, so back the fuck off.
Right.
Jay dials 911 on his cell phone, and the dispatcher answers right as HEK shoots the phone out of his hand.
Another crazy-ass shot.
Right?
Like, yeah,
He's
right.
so good. How much do they have to practice with these fucking crossbow bolts, dude? That's all they do in their spare time is they're just on the range.
Right.
They run off down an alley, and HEK slowly stalks toward him, of course, but takes a different route to head him off at the pass. And they stop for a minute thinking they lost him in this dark alley, but of course he fucking jumps out of the dark, attacks him again. After a brief struggle, HEK knocks out Jay and stands over him, but before he can kill him, Allie screams, running away, and gets his attention. So we cut to a nice shot of the moon and then to some sort of like boardwalk carnival area.
Right.
Where there's a carousel shut down for the evening in the dark, always nice imagery. And Hard Eyes puts his knife away and looks around. He kind of stomps away, and we see that he's just gone to sit on a swing nearby like a fucking lunatic for a minute.
The noisiest swing ever, too.
Oh, it's so squeaky.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Allie peeks out and watches him on the swing.
Yeah.
Thinking what we are, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what is he doing? This is fucking creepy.
But then peeks back around and he's fucking gone.
Yeah.
And
moments.
I thought she was going to get fucking stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
But instead, playing some fucking mind games and the carousel turns on and starts to spin.
Hard Eyes just loves using the machinery to his advantage, and he's real good at it. How does he know how to operate all this shit? Like, oh yeah, I worked in a vineyard early in my career, and I spent some time as a carny now, apparently.
Right.
That was my first job, actually. Hell, if you got a machine, I can operate it, I promise you.
It's a really cool shot, though. Like, the lights lighting up the carousel, and then the dark, like, the black and the blue from, all of the nighttime.
Bruises. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, the bruises.
Allie falls on the carousel, and she stands up trying to get her bearings, but it's not long before Hard Eyes jumps onto the carousel and tracks her down. He swipes his big knife at her a few times, knocking off a couple horse heads, and one blow lands right between her legs, which gives us another trope I kind of hate, where we get a close call like that, usually with a dude since there's more of a threat to cut something off, right?
Right.
Every time that happens, we got to take a beat, where both the victim and the killer just stop for a second and kind of look at each other like, whoa, look what almost happened, huh? That's crazy. Fucking stupid. But she finally boots him off the carousel, burying his knife into the dirt, and she lets out this fucking carnal scream for some reason.
Yeah. And decides to jump off, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. None of this made sense to me. Like, hey, kick him off.
I mean, you can't
You're
really
gonna jump off next to him.
I mean, sure. At least wait until the carousel takes you around to the other side to jump
And
off so you're further.
Run the other direction?
Sure,
You
yeah.
wouldn't jump off and
Right.
then run towards him.
Yeah, at first I was like, I thought you were just like, why didn't you just stay on the carousel?
No, I was just like, you're
because he knows where she is.
You're going the wrong way.
But yeah, he just stands up, grabs the knife, and walks toward her, of course. She falls, of course, but just before he's able to land the death blow, she gets saved by a police cruiser that rolls up and pops its lights on. She tells the cops there was another guy with her. Oh my God, is he okay? And the cop is like, wait, you just left him? What a bitch.
Right. No, this is crazy, too. They say we haven't seen anyone else, but we hear over the radio, we have him. We have Hard Eyes.
Yeah, stand down, everybody. We got him.
Right. So this cop is all pumped and takes off back to his car. Totally ignores anything that was happening with Allie. He's
Dude.
like, hell yeah, Seattle PD, baby.
I love him fucking yelling, fuck yeah, Seattle.
Yeah.
We got him.
You're right. Put us on the fucking map.
As if you're not already. What about grunge, dude? But Allie turns back as the score intensifies, and the look on her face suggests maybe she thinks Jay's got a little something to do with it. But I mean, how could that be? They were both being chased.
Right.
We cut to a female cop holding back some rubberneckers watching the scene of the crime, and one of which has one of those hard eyes masks on. What the fuck is the point of that?
Right.
We see Allie doing the classic ambulance hangout thing with a blanket around her, of course. How many movies is that in?
Right.
That's when Hobbs and Shaw walk up, and she actually points it out for a little meta joke. She's like, Hobbs and Shaw, like the movie?
Right. Told you.
And they're both
Fuck.
like, they're both like, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Hobbs is like, anyway, we're here to ID a murderer. And that's when Allie notices Jay is in the back of the cop car. She runs up and says, oh my God, are you okay? And he's like, fuck no, of course I'm not. I got knocked out by a maniac and now I'm being framed for murder. I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
Yeah. And you fucking ditched me, too.
Yeah. He refuses to talk to her at first, but then he's like, fuck you, Allie, you ditched me. And she's like, dude, I was being chased by a serial killer. And he's like, yeah, I know. So was I.
I was there.
She's like, okay, well, you're a big, strong dude. And he goes, well, I appreciate the compliments, Allie, especially coming from you, but these muscles were not made for violence. They're for cuddling.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's so funny, dude. She turns to the cops and she's like, hey, this is not Hard Eyes, okay? We were together all night. The killer was chasing both of us. And they're like, well, too bad, so sad, because we found this man in the park wearing this. And Hobbs holds up a bag with a mask in it.
Right.
And he was in possession of this, and he holds up his other hand with another bag in it that's got the fucking crossbow.
Yeah, damn.
Fucking framed, man. How did Hard Eyes have time to plant that mask on him and the crossbow and chase Allie at the same time? Something fishy going on here.
I was like, he probably just fucking left it there, you know?
Right.
Knocked his ass out. Emptied his pockets.
Allie's like, no way, man, he was framed. And Shaw fires back with, well, maybe he wasn't working alone. And I love how we hear Jay reacting to all these things in the background. Allie's like, what? And back in the background, very faintly, we hear Jay go like, what?
Yeah.
Like from inside the cop car.
Right.
But Hobbs says they're taking her tall, ripped friend in for questioning. And Jay yells out of the car, good going, Allie. I'll fucking see you at the station, I guess.
Yeah.
And we cut to the interrogation room where Hobbs slams down another piece of evidence on the table. This is the ring from the other crime scene.
Oh, yeah.
Hobbs points out that it says JS on the inside, the engraving on the inside of the band.
Yeah, dude. Jay says he's impressed by his detective work. He's been a smart ass.
Well, yeah. Well, obviously the fucking JS, Jay Simmons, are his, that would be his initials too. Fucko. He did it. Cap his fucking ass right here.
Yeah, right. Well, the first issue is Jay ain't married. So why in the fuck would he have a wedding ring?
Yeah.
And also, who puts their own initials on side of their own wedding band?
Yeah, and why would I leave it at the scene of a crime? And by the way, I love the interaction here because when he goes, you're really good at this whole detective thing. Like, wow, that's really impressive. Hobbs looks back at Shaw like, did you hear that? He just complimented me. But she shakes her head at him like, no, you idiot.
Right.
And he's like, wait, was that sarcasm? So yeah, point number D, yes, that was fucking sarcasm, you piece of shit.
Right, about kicks his ass too,
Yeah, Hobbs starts fucking bad copping right here and lunges at Jay like he's going to beat his ass. But Shaw grabs him and goes, hey, get out of here. You need to cool off. And Hobbs stares through the window at Jay for a second before he walks away. And Shaw apologizes for his hot-headedness. She offers him a drink, but he declines. And she takes off her jacket and tells him to look her in the eyes and tell her the truth. How long have you known Allie? And he's like 14 hours. She goes, you seem to care about her. And he's like, yeah, maybe I do. And she goes, but the ring is not yours, correct? And he's like, yeah, I'm not married. I mean, not by choice or anything. I just haven't met the right person. She's like, you're telling me. She seems really hung up on this whole love thing too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
Fucking everybody is.
He's like, whoa, you're single? She's like, yeah, I know, shocker. And he's like, yeah, kind of. I mean, you're Jordana Brewster, fucking smoke show, so yeah, that's a little strange. We cut to the lobby where Allie is pitching a fit because she's been waiting there so long. She says she already told him they're interrogating the wrong guy, and that's when an IT dude stands up from under the desk and tells this cop, Fran, that the Ethernet cable was frayed, but it should be good to go now. And Fran goes back to her crossword puzzle trying to find a 5-letter word for a female dog ending in H. What could that be?
Bitch.
Yeah, Allie's like, bitch, and Fran's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? 2 seconds from pulling her gun on her, I think.
Your crossword, lady.
But then she's like, oh yeah, right. Allie asks for an update, and finally Fran walks off. That's when the IT dude starts hitting on Allie. He's like, hey, do we know each other? Did we match on Bumble? And she's like, no, I don't do dating apps. He's like, oh, good for you. It's a waste of time anyway. But before he walks away, he asks her out to coffee, but she's like, no, I almost got murdered tonight, so no. And he walks away. Allie's like, where the fuck is everybody? And dude's like, celebrating. They caught Hard Eyes. Duh. She stands alone in the reception area after he leaves, and the lights start to kind of flicker, but then we cut back to the interrogation room where Shaw points out to Jay, hey, you were in Boston and Philadelphia at the same times as HEK's previous 2 killing sprees. Fuck me, dude. That's bad luck.
That's a huge fucking coincidence.
Yeah, dude. How?
You know, because he tries to say, like, oh, well, I travel for work. Yeah, dude. But specifically, you just happen to fucking be there. Everybody looks suspicious everywhere.
I know.
Except for Allie, maybe.
I know who committed this crime. It was Red Herring. Shut up, you idiot. It wasn't me.
I would have got her away with it, too.
But yeah, she goes, this doesn't look very good. And he's like, well, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm a freelancer, so I travel for work. And she leans in. She's like, I bet it gets lonely on the road, huh? And he says he likes to think he can keep himself occupied. And she's like, oh, yeah? How? How do you blow off steam? Maybe go to a vineyard? Maybe a spa?
Nope.
Dude,
again.
I don't think you should say anything else without a lawyer present, dude.
All right. Nah, I don't know. She's being a cop, but she,
also kind of coming on to him a little bit. How else do you blow off steam? Would you like to blow off some steam right now?
Right. Excuse me, Mrs. Officer.
We go back out to Allie in the lobby, and she notices a door propped open, and it spooks her a little bit.
Oh, yeah, dude. She looks over at this fucking camera footage that would show Jay being interrogated, but like you said, that supply closet door is open. It looks spooky.
Yeah. And that's when Fran pops back into the interrogation room telling Shaw, hey, we got an HWW out there. What do you want me to do with her? And Jay's like, what the fuck is an HWW? And in unison, they both go, hysterical white woman.
Yeah.
Shaw says, oh, whatever, I'll handle her, and tells Jay to hang out. She's got more questions from him, and he's like, okay, I'll be there. And he holds up his fucking cuffed hand.
I'm really surprised that there's just no other cops out here at all now. You know, the spooky door thing's going on, but there's just...
It's spookier that the place is pretty fucking much abandoned.
And it's so fucking dark in there.
Yeah.
You know?
And this has to be a busy fucking police station. It's fucking Seattle. It's a big city.
Yeah, it's just a really weird...
Back out front, Allie grabs a fucking flagpole to defend herself with. Flag still on it.
Yeah, with that fucking sharp-ass point on the top of it.
She creeps toward the open door with it, but Shaw and Fran scare her, coming out of nowhere, saying, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, storage closet jump scare.
And Allie gets startled, and she's like, God bless the USA. She's holding the American flag. And Fran takes the flagpole away from her. And Allie asks Shaw if they're letting Jay go. And she's like, well, no, not quite yet. And she's like, why not? He's fucking innocent. And Shaw's like, oh, yeah? Well, then why is the Hard Eyes killer after him? You guys aren't a couple, right? And Allie's like, correct, but I think HEK saw us kissing and thinks we're a couple. She explains that whole thing. And Shaw says, hey, it's okay. I totally get it. So you're not interested in him romantically then? No reason, asking for a friend. Just girl talk. And she says, she gets a little snack out of the vending machine as she's like, so he's like totally available, huh?
Right.
Cool.
See, knew it.
Shaw's like, he's cute. Has a really good job. He's a perfect candidate for a little girl like yourself. And she's like, fucking little girl. What are you talking about? That's when the lights cut out and Allie screams like a little girl. And Shaw says, hey, relax. It's probably just the breaker. Okay, but I'm guessing that's not very fucking common in a Seattle police station. Once again, big city, you'd think they would not only have perfect access to the electricity, but also backup generators and shit.
Yeah, it's sketch.
So Allie says, oh, that's what people say right before they get stabbed to death. And Shaw leans in like, how would you know that?
Yeah, he's making Shaw paranoid now.
Right? And Shaw pulls out her little flashlight and tells Fran to watch Allie. Fran immediately walks away to get her own flashlight, and Allie freaks out. She's like, hey, where you going? Fran's like, hey, man, give me some fucking space. Any closer and you'd be inside me.
Yeah, whoa.
Fucking gross, Fran. How about a little professionalism?
Fran.
Fran goes to the grab a flashlight out of the closet, and Allie's like, no, wait, he hides in closets? I mean, sure, he did that at your place, but I'm guessing he'll hide wherever he needs to.
Could be a repeat.
Fran comes back out with the flashlight saying, no killers in here, but that's when HEK is behind her, grabs the flagpole, and shoves it through Fran's back and out of her stomach, lifting her into the air.
Yeah, dude, get the fuck out of here.
That motherfucker's strong.
Yeah, right. The gore here is fucking sweet, dude. There's blood spray onto the floor.
Oh, yeah. Not a bad effect in the flashlight light either.
Right. Looks sweet.
But he fucking finally, like, throws her off the flagpole. And that flashlight goes out, Fran's, that she pulled from the closet.
Right.
And we get an electronic whirring sound, as now it's completely dark in the room, and Hard Eye's mask fires up. Turns out that his hard eyes are also infrared lenses, and now this motherfucker got night vision.
Yeah, dude, like the red fucking night vision, too.
Yeah, dude, where was that before?
Not the fucking green stuff. The red stuff from fucking Terminator, or...
I mean, it's infrared as opposed to night vision. They're different things, but...
There's something that I swear to God we just talked about.
I do believe in Terminator, his, like, robot vision is red. Like that.
There's something with... I swear to God, one of the movies we just watched, and it's talking about the military used to use red, and people that were flying planes and shit were seeing like demons and shit in that fucking red, and they had to start using green instead.
What the fuck?
We didn't talk about that?
I don't remember that.
Oh, I swear to God, it was in a movie.
Maybe you dreamed about it.
Maybe.
But I really enjoy that, like, he fires this mask up and he looks around the station, and we get a little Silence of the Lambs style cat and mouse here.
Oh, yeah.
And like in the basement at the end of that movie.
Oh, yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah. And until Allie charges at him with a fucking garbage can.
Yeah, how the fuck are you going to get outwitted by someone when you can see and they can't?
Right. That's fucked up. I'm also not crazy about the fucking Darth Vader breathing inside the mask. It's played out at this point.
Right.
She knocks him over with the garbage can and runs away. She runs into Shaw in the hallway, who's asking what's going on, and that's when HEK comes into the hallway with him. We cut to Hobbs and Jay in the interrogation room, overhearing a few shots fired outside. And Hobbs rushes off to help, but like, Jay's going, wait a minute, dude, don't fucking leave me in here, fucking uncuff me.
Yeah, leave him chained to the fucking table, too. You know?
Yeah, dude, totally fucking helpless. And Hobbs goes, don't worry, lover boy, I'll protect you, and blows him a little kiss before he runs out into the hall.
Dude, it's like fucking when they leave Jack in the bottom of the Titanic when it's fucking sinking.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, just in a cell, what the fuck. We get a cool little haunted house scene here as Hobbs wanders out into the hall where all these lights are flickering like crazy. He calls out to Shaw, but no answer. And Jay keeps yelling in the background, so much of that in this movie, and all to really good effect, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hobbs continues to sneak ahead, calling out to Shaw, but that's when suddenly HEK is standing in front of him. He stabs him in the fucking dick.
Yeah, dude, he gets his nuts cut.
Yeah, man, blood's pouring out of his sack onto the floor, poor guy.
And then onto the goddamn wall.
Yeah, he slashes him across the chest, which shoots more blood onto the wall, but, interestingly, directly onto a picture of Hobbs.
Right, dude. Cut his nuts.
We go back to Allie still wandering around the station, presumably looking for Jay. She finally finds him and uses the intercom to talk through like the two-way mirror at him. And he tells her she needs to find Hobbs because he has the keys. And he calls out to her again, but now she's not answering.
Yeah,
So
she goes quiet.
Well,
Yeah.
he assumes she ditched him again.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought, too.
But okay, or maybe she's looking for Hobbs to find the fucking keys you just mentioned, dude. Relax for a second. He hears the door open to the interrogation room, and he turns around thinking, oh, Allie, you did find the keys, thanks. But fuck me, nope. Here's HEK come to finish him off.
Yeah, dude, crazy. He drags the machete along the metal table.
Yeah, man, this is not a good fucking situation. He's chained to a desk like a fucking sacrificial goat.
Right.
The killer walks in, closes the door slowly.
And they dance.
He strolls over to the table, scrapes his knife across it threateningly. He knows he can take his time here, making it scarier.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have anything to worry about. But Jay pleads with him, saying, hey, man, come on, this isn't fair. But HGK don't care. He swipes at him across the table with the big knife. Jay dances out of the way as much as he can until they both stop after hearing a gunshot ring out.
Right. You can see the holes through the mirror. So
Yeah.
Allie's found a fucking gun.
Yeah, they look over at the two-way mirror as it fucking explodes, and Allie's on the other side of it holding a gun. Unfortunately, she's a piss-poor shot because she fires like 15 fucking rounds at HGK, none of which hit him.
Oh, yeah.
And this is from like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet away.
She's essentially point blank range.
Yeah, and
She
not
might
a
as
single
fucking well
fucking
be.
round hits him.
Right.
Oh my God. But at least it chases the killer off. So she goes to jump over the window to help Jay, but hilariously falls over it onto the floor.
Mm-hmm.
The only inconsistency here is her fucking arms and legs and everything, hands should have been scratched all up, fucked up from all that glass on the floor.
I was thinking, like, you've seen a busted window inside.
Mhm.
It doesn't bust out cleanly, especially along the bottom. A bunch of shards. When she, like, went over that, she would have, like...
Scraped against
like,
it.
whoop,
Fucking
went
cut her
over,
stomach
like-
open, yeah.
That's what I thought right away. Which I didn't think about, like, on the other side, too. But, yeah, that whole... Oh,
Yeah.
just...
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude, not cool.
Well, she gets the cuffs off of Jay, and he tells her she's a terrible shot, and she's like, yeah, fuck off, let's just get out of here. And they run outside, and Allie almost immediately gets run over by a speeding truck.
Can't believe the truck didn't stop, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Woman in distress.
I thought for a second maybe it was the killer who happened to be in a truck, but no, this is just a random ass dude
Right.
speeding like a motherfucker past this police station like an idiot.
Yeah.
But Jade dives in and tackles her out of the way just in time, and she goes, you saved my life. And he's like, well, yeah, you saved mine too. So they go to kiss, and that's when they hear Hard Eyes coming out of the building, and Allie yells out, we're not together. Yeah, it fucking looks like it.
Yeah, go kill somebody else.
Yeah. She tells them to get the fuck off of her so they can run, and cut back to them running accidentally to a drive-in.
Yeah, dude, on Valentine's Day. Wow.
They both realize, oh fuck, we just led a couples killing maniac to an all-you-can-kill buffet.
It's a really stupid way to explain it, but okay.
I liked it.
It's goofy. It's funny.
Hard Eyes walks up and just kind of scans the area, salivating at all these potential murder victims. But somebody yells over to him that costume's dope. And yeah, it kind of is. I've noticed here how the mask is like glistening as if sweating.
Okay.
It looks an awful lot like real skin.
Nice.
But a bunch of people start coming to the conclusion that, fuck me, this probably is the actual killer. But nobody does anything about it. He just walks by and calmly stabs this dude in the stomach as he passes. No big.
I was going to say, he's not going crazy yet, but you can tell he's specifically looking for Allie and Jay, which at first I kind of thought, oh, this is got to be a bloodbath. He's just going to walk in and just start killing everybody. But no, he's hunting.
Yeah.
You know?
We see Jay and Allie sneaking through this place until they come to a van and duck inside. Unfortunately, in the back of the van, there's a hippie couple fucking.
Yeah.
And this dude pops up and Allie's like, put a shirt on, there's a killer after us. And the couple thinks it's role play, and the dude's like, oh, that's so hot, dude.
Yeah. Say, put on some clothes, the killer's out there.
Allie's like, oh my God, we're so fucking dead.
Right.
They sink back down into the seats in the front, and interesting that the couple in the back are just unconcerned about two strangers getting into their van. I'd be like, what the fuck, man, leave.
Nah, dude, they're hippies. Yeah, one love, man. Yeah. But what are the odds that, there's probably 100 cars here. This place is fucking huge. But the Hard Eyes killer stops right in front of the van, of course.
Dude.
Kind of looks around.
Walks right by him.
Like, get out of here,
He just kind of stands there for a minute, and we get to watch a little bit of the classic Cary Grant movie, His Girl Friday.
Oh, okay.
And HEK walks past, and Jay suggests, maybe we should just lay low here for a little bit. Allie says, oh, you know what? I kind of like this movie, which surprises Jay since it's very romance-centric. And this is when she admits to ditching him earlier. She says, oh, it's what I do best. Running, specifically. And he's like, no, it's okay. I was holding my own. Didn't you see me back there? He was shaking in his little leather boots. And she tells him she wasn't honest with him earlier at dinner. Her parents had a storybook romance until her dad died. And she says her mom never really recovered. He tells her his parents fought all the time, fucking hated each other. And he thinks that's why he turned into a hapless romantic. The term is hopeless romantic, dipshit. Get it right. But he says he puts every girl on that he falls for on a pedestal only to have his heart broken over and over again. All because they just can't breathe with his suffocating attempt to prove mom and dad wrong.
Aww.
Now, through this heartfelt conversation, Hilariously, this whole time, they've just had to listen to the sounds of this couple fucking in the back of the van.
Yeah, it starts off real mild though.
They're trying, yeah,
there's not really too
there's
much
a
happening.
build up. Foreplay is a thing, Jason. You see, when two people make love, Jason.
Yeah, I just like being loud the whole time. You know?
My god.
No, there's a big build up. So like by the end of this little heart to heart that they're having here, you know, the fucking starts getting pretty loud, and it's funny because this is how Hard Eye's killer finds them. Evidently, the moaning is so loud over the movie and all of these cars and hundreds of people here that he like picks out the noise and comes and opens the back fucking doors.
Dude, first of all, I want to highlight that nobody can see the wink that you just did. I wanted to make sure we got that. But Allie tells
heart to heart.
Allie says tonight should have been the worst night of my life, but it isn't. And he responds, ditto. Oh shit, is this a fucking Ghost reference? One of the most romantic movies of all time? Fucking Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore? Love transcending death? Fucking Whoopi Goldberg being a fake psychic? That fucking weird looking angry dude trying to fuck it all up?
Whoopi.
Or maybe he was just agreeing, I don't know. But yeah, suddenly from the back, we hear the dude go, oh baby, you're so wet. And the chick responds, God, you're so hard. And they just start fucking going at it, getting way too loud, like you said. And at first, Jay's like, well, at least they're having fun. But when it gets a little too wild, they sit up in the front seat and turn around and tell him to shut the fuck up. But of course, that's when Hard Eyes opens the back door of the van. And I thought he stabbed his fucking knife into this dude's face, spraying blood all over the chick. But I later when they come back to the van, I realize that's not what it is. We'll come back to that in a couple minutes. But she starts screaming. And HEK just grabs her head and shoves it down on top of the weapon, still in this dude's face, leaving a fucking, like, it's a cool little, like, kiss of death thing here where he pulls their faces together.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, you know, pops her back up. The camera pulls back through her head, showing us the big hole in it now. I think that might be a callback to another Jordana Brewster movie, that fucking TCM remake.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Is
That's
it
what it reminded me of.
Yeah, the fucking where we get the same shot after the hitchhiker pulls the gun out of her vagina and shoots herself.
Yeah, dude. The camera rolls through the back. Yeah, you actually see them, and then the camera pans out, and you see the dead girl's face. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
But I wonder if that was a reference because of Jordana Brewster, or am I thinking of? I know there were two. What were the two called? There was The Beginning, and then there was something else. One of them starred Jessica Biel. The other one starred Jordana Brewster.
I think one of them's just Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the other one is The Beginning.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But this chick falls out of the van dead, prompting another girl to drop her popcorn and scream, which then causes the entire fucking drive-in to erupt in a panic.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All hell breaks loose as people start running around all over the place. Which I didn't understand. Have you ever been to a drive-in where people are just wandering around so much outside of their cars?
I guess if the movie hasn't started yet, but it looked like it was mid-movie.
But usually you're in the car to watch the movie, right? Like, why are we, like, I don't understand why we're not just seeing people firing up their cars and driving away instead of running around, first of all. But one dude actually does do that and accidentally kill someone by backing up into him. Fuck me.
Fucking ran over.
Just can't win, dude. So Hard Eyes just starts hacking his way through this place, and we get an answer to the dude in the beginning who says, I think he only kills straight people. Fucking doesn't look like it to me, dude, because he encounters a lesbian couple holding hands in a car here, and he starts menacing them. So I think HEK doesn't really care who you are. If you're in love, you're fucked.
Right.
But Jay keeps running away. Unfortunately, Allie stops suddenly.
Get out of here.
And he turns around like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, look, man, if we run away, he's just going to keep killing other people. We need to end this here. Okay, but fucking how? With what? What's your plan, dude?
Let's be a team. Let's get his ass.
Yeah, she goes, I thought we were a team. Okay, but not a fucking killer-killing team.
Right. Yeah, they take hands and start walking back. Like, right away, I'm just like, the fuck are you gonna do?
This beautiful little moment. She reaches her hand out and the fucking music swells as he grabs it. And they slow motion walk back toward HEK, who is still fucking with the lesbians. And Allie saves them by screaming at him across the drive-in, hey, fuck eyes!
Yeah.
And when he looks, Jay gives him the old double bird.
Yeah, the double middle fingers.
He comes back after him, but Jay stops telling Allie, hey, we need a weapon. And she holds up her little metal straw thing.
Yeah.
That's the third fucking instance of this thing in this movie. I can't wait. But he's just like, no, that's not a weapon. And then he looks back at the van that they just happened to be outside of again, that the hippie couple were murdered in.
Fucking tire iron.
And he goes, hey, that could work. That's when I noticed, oh shit, I didn't see before that Hard Eyes didn't stab the dude with his knife. It was the fucking tire iron from the van that he pulled the chick's head down onto. That's even cooler.
Yeah, dude, he shoved the tire iron through the dude's fucking head that was hanging back off because she was on top of him.
Right.
So when he opened the door, his head reached back.
Well, he kind of pulls him down.
Yeah, and he fucking...
Yeah.
And then, it kills... Oh, God, it's so gross. But...
Yeah, dude.
So they have this pretty little moment where they're kind of holding hands, grabbing this...
This fucking ridiculous... Oh, my God.
So gross.
The
tire iron's got, like, meat on it. Dude.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking unnecessarily romantic and unnecessarily sexual, if you noticed, because like they both grab the top of this tire iron, this bloody fucking tire iron with viscera all over it from the chick's fucking head.
Cool.
But they start pulling it out of this dude's face, and it kind of like gives some resistance. And Allie kind of like moans when it pulls out. Of course, like because of how gross it is, but like it also sounds pretty sexual. She's like, ah.
It was all in your head, Dusty.
I don't think, dude, no, I think it was super fucking intentional. But of course, right when they pull it out, Hard Eyes is right there to swing a big knife at him. Back to the chaos, they fight for a little bit. There's a cool moment where HEK's shadow is thrown up onto the screen by someone's headlights, and it's all huge and imposing.
Oh yeah, it's badass.
And finally, HEK gets the upper hand on Jay, fucking uppercuts him and puts him down. Great sound design again. I love when he lands that blow. The sound cuts out and it's replaced by a high-pitched whine sound. Like, I don't know if you've ever been hit really hard in the fucking face, but it's pretty accurate.
Right.
Just that sound you hear.
Right.
Anyway, he goes down like a fucking bag of bricks, and HEK straddles him to finish him off, but luckily...
Ew.
Stop it.
All right, one more time.
He straddles him to finish him off, but luckily... Allie doesn't ditch Jay this time. She picks up something. I'm not really sure what it is, but it sounded and kind of seemed like maybe a fucking propane tank.
I was like, I couldn't tell what it was, but it was fucking heavy.
Yeah, like one of the little propane tanks for your grill or something. She just runs up and bashes HEK in the dome with it before he can stab Jay.
Yeah, dude, he kind of freezes here, and I'm kind of like, did you just piss him off? But then you see blood coming out of the eye hole.
For a second, it looks like they won because he fucking, blood starts just gushing out of this dude's face.
Like, so... If she hit him over the head and then blood's coming out, like she split his fucking dome open. Like
exactly. Especially because she hit him in the back of the head. That blood's coming out the front.
Yeah, like
so she must have fucked him up.
Like his head's open.
Yeah,
cool.
I like that the blood starts pouring out of Heart Eyes.
Right.
But yeah, no, not quite. Fucking gotcha. He turns around and grabs Allie by the throat, prompting Jay to pick up his knife and stab him through the back with it. Unfortunately, it sprays blood all over Allie, who is a hemophobe, if you recall.
Yeah, dude, he fucking gores this dude. Like, the blood spray is just...
Yeah.
All fucking up.
Sprays all over Allie.
She says, you got it in my mouth.
Yeah. She goes, I think I'm going to be sick. And she fucking throws up all over Hard Eye's body, dude.
Yeah, dude, a lot, too. Like, not a little bit.
Oh, no. It's fucking... a torrential downpour of vomit.
She says, I told you I'm not good with blood.
Yeah.
Allie pulls back the mask here, and who in the fuck is that?
Yeah, she kneels down to unmask the killer, and it is dun dun dun. Some fucking rando we've never seen before.
Don't know.
Yeah, no, they're like, who the fuck is that? I have no idea.
Yeah, that was uneventful.
I mean, they killed him,
right. But yeah, it would be like getting to the end of the fucking Scooby-Doo mystery and they unmask the guy and you're just like, I don't know, it's fucking Jeff.
Right. Another silly thing I thought of here is that, okay, spoilers, everybody. Turn it down if you don't want it revealed just yet. But we find out in the end that there have been 3 killers. Well, we won't say who they are, but I was thinking to myself, not only did they have to get 3 masks, 3 fucking coats, 3 outfits that are exactly the same, but all the fucking same weapons too, like... Why didn't anyone fucking catch on to the fact, like, why are you ordering all of these same things? I don't understand. We cut to emergency personnel cleaning up the scene, helping the wounded victims, wheeling out bodies. There's a paramedic talking to Jay and Allie, telling them they're going to be famous as the couple that stopped Hard Eyes. It's very cute. I'm going to leave you alone now. And she walks away. Here's where Jace shoots his shot. He's like, hey, you want to come back to the hotel and order a whole bunch of room service, actually eat dinner and try to crack this campaign? And that's where Allie gets timid again. She says no. Still running from love. God, you suck, Allie.
Right.
And that's when Shaw pulls back up saying, oh, I just wanted to make sure you guys got home safe. Yeah, right.
Checking on you two. Uh-huh. She's back.
Jay asks if she's got a phone. I just want to call a cab. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'll give you a ride, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, dude. Jay is obviously going for a second piece of ass. It's his backup
No,
plan,
he's
dude.
not. He's pure.
Dude, no, get out of here.
He's innocent, Jason. He loves Allie.
He doesn't even know Allie.
I wish you guys could see the face that Jason just gave me across his fucking desk.
I'm sorry. I get what they're getting at, but like he said, I've known her for 14 hours. He don't fucking love her. He don't fucking know her.
Yeah, but he also mentions that Shaw's not his type.
What, hot? Yeah. I can see
Oh,
how,
yeah. Yeah, it's not my type
I can
either.
see how that's a problem. I don't like hot chicks.
But they stand up and Jay's like, all right, well, work call later, I guess. And he goes, does anybody have a pen? And then the fucking paramedic that called him cute, right on cue, fucking strolls by. She's like, I got you, dude. Hands him a pen without missing a beat and keeps walking right off frame. Dude, coolest character in the whole fucking movie right there. But Jay writes his number down on her hand, but Shaw honks, ruining the moment. She's like, hey, we fucking doing this or what?
Right, dude. Like, so here, take my number before I go and pound out Dominic Toretto's sister. She's not my type, you lying sack of shit. I don't believe you.
I wonder how fast she could get him back to the hotel, though. Do you think that police cruiser has NOS in it, dude? He's yelling at her for not getting there fast enough. Oh, look at you fucking not granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
You owe me a 10-second car.
Oh, man. But Allie points out again how, hey, your chariot awaits. And he pulls his blanket off and puts it around Allie, assuring her that Shaw isn't his type. Cue the emotional music and Allie having second thoughts.
Yeah, you had it in the bag.
Yeah,
And there
fucking
he goes.
Too little, too late, bitch. Stop snoozing.
Right. I love this part. So this all happens. She's kind of standing there. You're like, oh, man.
Yeah.
And then all dramatically, the ambulance lady's like, hey, I got a call. And like grabs the fucking blankets off and throws them in. And I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't take her fucking hot cocoa too. You know?
Right.
Like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, she runs up. Oh, hey, I got another call. I'm going to need this. And she grabs one blanket and this and grabs the other one. And then she's like, okay, thanks, bye. And the ambulance drives away and everyone files out of this parking lot, leaving Allie standing all alone in the middle of it.
Yeah. It was at this point that I paused the movie. Okay. So I'd been taking notes. I'm paying attention to all this shit. I'm trying to note all this. I'm paying super attention to this shit. And I pause it and I'm like, wow, that was kind of crazy. And then I look at the runtime and I'm like, there's 25 minutes of the movie left. I'm like, hold on a minute. The killer's fucking dead. We have no clue who the fuck it was. Allie's romantic interest just ran off with a hot-ass fucking cop who was more than willing. She let us know that earlier.
Uh-huh.
The ambulance rides off, and Allie's standing there alone, and it's like, all right.
Is this
Well,
movie about
yeah,
to be the most
we're-
fucked up ending
I'm
in
like,
history?
We're not ending the movie with no resolve, so what's coming next? There's time.
Yeah,
you
we have
know?
no answers right now.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, well, let's see if they can keep you entertained. You just wrapped your movie. You know?
Right. Well, we cut back to Allie at her place. She just got out of the shower and she hangs up her bloody sweater on the wall. She then goes to the couch and puts on His Girl Friday, fucking reminiscing about the day that she had with Jay.
Yeah, dude.
Missing
Could have been
him.
fucking him.
Just fucking call him already, Jesus. But just then, Monica FaceTimes her and she's like, holy shit, you fucking killed Hard Eyes? Are you okay? Do you need to come over and sleep in Arthur's panic room?
Right. She doesn't even really want to talk about that as much as she
No.
wants to talk about Jay being gone. you
Yeah,
know?
she just responds with, I hate this feeling. Liking someone. God, I fucked up. I met a really great guy and now he's gone. And Monica tells her she deserves to have someone love her for the beautiful, neurotic mess that she is. You better get your ass to that airport and go get him. And this fucking line from Monica is ridiculous, dude. Talk about meta. She drops a shitload of romantic movie titles on her right here. She goes, you can be so clueless sometimes. It's one of the 10 things I hate about you, but you can't let him go to his best friend's wedding
Right.
and hook up with a bunch of bridesmaids and move to Notting Hill. This is love, some kind of wonderful, crazy, stupid love. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I couldn't believe that shit. Somebody thought they were way too clever.
Right.
And they were right. But she goes, go get that beautiful melanin man. And Allie's like, all right, I'm going to do it. She takes a cab to the airport and just starts calling out for Jay,
Yeah,
running towards
dude.
someone who she thinks looks like him. And she tackles this dude from behind, turns him around and gives him this huge fucking hug. And it's
Wrong
not
guy.
Jay.
Yeah, wrong guy.
She apologizes to this other light-skinned black dude, or maybe mixed. I'm not really sure what Mason Gooding's situation is. But just then, Allie gets a call from an unknown caller, and she picks up, and a distorted voice says,
Roses are red, violets are black. Guess who's with me and not coming back?
Ghostface? What the fuck are you doing here?
Hello, Allie.
She's like, whoa, who the fuck is this? Whoever's on the other line is like,
We've met before. Forget me not.
and we hear Jay yelling in the background, and the killer tells her to come to St. Valentine's Chapel alone or he dies. Don't call for help or he dies.
Well, right away, I'm like, well, it's fucking got to be Shaw then. You know, he fucking left with Shaw. So, well, that kind of narrows it down.
That was a little too easy. Fucking got right into my car. Holy shit.
All right. Well,
Allie says, please don't hurt him. And the killer's like, well, that's up to you. She takes another cab to get to the chapel.
dude, this is so ridiculous to me. All right, come alone. Don't fucking tell anybody or he's dead.
Right.
Taxi rolls up. He said, I didn't tell anybody except for the Uber driver.
The driver,
Just
yeah.
fucking relax. It's not a big deal. Don't kill him.
He doesn't think it's odd that she's going into this clearly abandoned
That's
chapel.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
it's all like in disrepair. Shit's like falling off the walls
Ma'am,
outside.
are you sure you want me to leave you here by yourself? It's kind of a bad neighborhood. I don't think there's no street lights.
Right,
You know?
right. Oh, don't worry. There's plenty of light inside, and we'll talk about why. Because she walks in and a bunch of leaves blowing behind her. It's a pretty cool visual. Along with the 8,000 fucking candles that are lit all over the place.
Oh, dude. Lovey. It's lovely. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, those will come back into play in a second. She walks in to see Jay standing there at the altar, and then Hard Eyes calls out,
They say love is blind and lovers cannot see the pretty follies that they themselves commit.
and the killer pops out from behind Jay, noticeably a fair amount smaller than Jay, interestingly.
Oh, yeah.
But he says, but love isn't blind. And the killer takes off the mask, revealing themselves to be
Dun, dun, dun.
fucking David, the IT guy from the police station. What the fuck?
Asian dude?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny. They always say that about IT guys. You know, like, oh, you never remember his name. And
It's the
stuff.
quiet ones you got to watch out
You know,
for.
I didn't realize it was the IT guy until like right here when he was like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah.
David, the IT guy." And I was like,
You know what's funny is at our work, there's also an IT guy that's super quiet named David. I wonder.
Yeah, what's his name? I don't know. It's the IT guy.
I mean, here's the thing, though. When I was watching this without the knowledge, I'm like, well, fuck, man. I had my money on Shaw. I even fucking pointed out to myself, like the JS on the band earlier, she's got to be fucking something J Shaw. And, but more on that in a minute, because David takes off his mask and finishes the line, but love isn't blind, is it? And he's like, surprise, it's me, David, the IT guy. Come on, you don't remember me?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And Allie's like, well, fucking no, not really.
No, he's a fucking IT guy.
And she's like, hang on. At the drive-in, then, who the fuck did we kill? And David laughs and he's like, oh, that was Eli. Poor stupid Eli. What the fuck?
Yeah, he was part of our throuple.
Yeah, she goes, you guys were a couple? And he's like, no, we were a throuple. Well, then, wait a minute. Who's the third in the throuple then? And fuck me, I was right too. So it wasn't revealed through us talking, but Jason turned around his notes to me earlier in the movie and showed me that he called it was the IT guy from earlier. And I called that it was Janine. So you know what? Maybe we are pretty good at our fucking job here, Jason. But yeah, it's revealed that fucking Janine is in the corner. I fucking knew it. And she pops out and says, love looks with eyes wide open, seeking what the heart desires the most.
Oh, you said Janine. You gave it away.
Yeah, that's where it's revealed right here.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he call her Janine right here?
Oh, yeah, but she doesn't reveal her name just yet. But,
Right.
like, obviously we can see it's fucking Shaw.
Right.
But yeah, love looks with eyes wide open, seeking what the heart desires most. A partner, its true companion. I found mine 10 years ago in a chat room.
Yeah. How fucking romantic. I feel like they could have just left that out. Like when I heard that right away, I was kind of like,
Well, it's kind of the same idea.
well, I guess because he's an IT guy. Is that kind of what they're getting at?
Maybe
or
sort
something?
of, kind of. I mean, just the digital platforms through which love is found these days, more often
Right.
than not. Like, that's how you do it. People don't really meet out as often as much
Right.
anymore because they've got these things at their disposal that they can put everybody who is, you know, interested in a relationship or at least willing to fuck nearby.
Yeah,
You know, they can find them at the drop of a hat. So,
Hey.
I mean, that's just how shit works these days,
I
you
wish
know?
it would have been that easy when I was a kid. You know? Oh, yep. Here's my ad. Want to fuck?
That's Tinder specifically. But she kicks Jay to his knees and she goes, David saw me, he understood me, and I understood him. And she goes to kiss him, but she turns his face at the last second and gives it a big old Scooby-Doo lick instead. Then they make out, and Janine explains that they got married in this chapel. And Allie says, oh, I didn't really peg you for the religious type. And she's like, nah, we just like the story. And she tells Allie that St. Valentine himself was beheaded. And her knife flashes in the light a little bit here in the lightning that strikes. And Allie protests that they murdered innocent people, and they both reply, share what you love. And David says, and what we love is hunting, killing, deceit, taking turns on our victims. And we flash back to earlier when the killer was walking toward Janine in the hallway at the police station, and he kneels down and rubs some of Hobbs' blood all over her mouth and then his own.
Right.
And they also explain that they love murdering couples. It's their kink.
Yeah, everybody's got a fetish.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Confirming the Chief's line from earlier.
Right.
But we cut back to them making out at the altar, and Allie apologizes for killing their boyfriend at the drive-in. And they say, no, Eli wasn't our boyfriend. He was just a stupid fanboy.
Right.
He was obsessed with Janine, learned a lot from David, apparently. But here's where we get the denouement. They explain that it was Janine that almost killed Allie at home and got the dildo to the face. But David is the one. But David's the one that killed the driver. He also admits to killing the couple at the winery.
Sounds like he did the rest for the most part. It sounded like Shaw was in Allie's room. And
She
then,
probably did less because she's got to have the cover of being a cop. You know what I mean? Nobody pays attention to the IT guy. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, and she can cover for him too.
Well, that's when Janine, speaking of covering for him, gives David his ring back that he dropped at the fucking vineyard at the scene of the crime. And he's like, oh, you're the fucking best. Isn't she the fucking best? And that's where she reveals how perfect it was that J. Simmons' initials matched it. JS stands for Janine Shaw.
Wow.
Man. Allie still argues with them that her and Jay were never a couple, and they agree that, originally we were going to kill Colin and Sienna at the restaurant, but then, oh man, we saw that kiss. Ooh, baby, that kiss was hot. Your chemistry is undeniable.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we cut back to the killers watching the kiss from across the street earlier, and the whole screen turns red except for the fucking eye holes, the heart-shaped, cutout framing the two of them kissing.
Right.
One of them remains, and it's a really cool pairing with the dramatic score here, elevating the emotion, tunnel vision right on the sin being committed and the frenzied state that it put the killers in,
Right.
And Allie says, I didn't know murder was a love language. Okay, well, now you do.
Yeah, Shaw tells her to try it.
Yeah, maybe you'll like it. And she looks down to see a gun on the floor, and Janine tells her it's got one bullet in it. You have to make a choice, him or you.
Yeah, shit, dude.
She goes, we may have mistaken you for lovers at the beginning of the night, but can you prove us right? Could you save his life with yours, thus proving that love really does conquer all? If you don't love him, kill him and you're free to go. And Allie tells them that their dedication is impressive, albeit twisted as fuck. And she tells Jay she spent so long running from love, convinced it would destroy her, but she doesn't want to be that person anymore. She wants the storybook thing. It was just one single night, but I fell hard for you, Jay. Oh, yeah. Dave.
Isn't that cute?
Allie starts to lift the gun to her own head, and Jay freaks the fuck out like, no, don't do that. He's fucking screaming.
We ain't even had sex yet.
But as he's protesting, she says, forgive me, and points the gun at him instead and shoots him in what I thought was the chest, sending him slumping to the floor. Holy shit, that was fucking brutal.
Yeah, it was like through the shoulder.
Yeah.
And evidently, the main mark was hitting Shaw. So she shot him with the intent of hitting Shaw.
Yeah.
And then tells us in about a minute.
Yeah, for a second, though, your brain is going like, holy fuck, she just killed him. She's fucking cold as fuck.
Right.
But
Turns
then
out she's a terrible shot and like overcompensated, so was trying to shoot around him.
Yeah. we see that Janine is also standing there bleeding.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was Allie's plan all along to shoot him in the shoulder, which I had to rewind it because I thought it was in the chest, but nope, it turns out it was in the shoulder. He just also had a big blood stain right in the middle of his chest that confused me for a minute.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, shoots through him to get Janine in the gut, which begs the question, why not just fucking shoot her and not him? Strange choice.
She was trying to, yeah.
Did she? And it's because she's a bad shot that she missed and got him in the shoulder? Okay.
She said I overcompensated. She didn't mean to shoot him, but she was standing. It was like a close shot, so where she was aiming, she just kind of...
Well, why not aim for her fucking heart or head, though?
She should have aimed for her head, yeah. That would have made more sense.
Right. I don't know. Anyway, strange choice, but Janine just tumbles backward, falling over a table and sending David into a panic. He goes back to check on her, giving Jay and Allie a chance to run. And that's when Jay yells at Allie for shooting him. She says, she overcorrected.
Right.
But he goes, it was a lucky fucking shot either way. I'm surprised he didn't shoot the fucking cross on the wall. She's so bad. But David starts firing at him with another gun like a maniac until they dive behind a pew. And Jay asks Allie, he's all kind of like fucked up on the floor, like kind of losing it a little. He's like, do you mean what you said? Shut the fuck up, Jay. No time for that. Here comes Janine around the benches.
Yeah, dude, I thought she was done for, but she's evidently a badass.
Yeah, apparently the bullet to the stomach didn't slow her down that much.
Dude, that's like other than being killed instantly, I think getting shot in the stomach is usually one of the worst because you're going to bleed out and you're going to bleed out fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you immediately start getting weak, I think.
One would fucking assume. But
right.
She calls out to David as she walks around the pew. She goes, Pookie, chop up that pretty boy. I'm going to have some fun with this one. Which, real quick, fucking speaking of Pookie, shout out to my Valentine, Kaylee, for helping out with the editing on the last episode. I just wanted to mention that. She did pretty much the whole damn thing herself, which I was fucking thoroughly impressed with, and it helped me out a ton. Thank you. Why she wanted to do it, I don't know. She's clearly insane, but she's also crazy about me and the feeling's mutual, so maybe we'll go on a killing spree one of these days.
Speaking of Pookie.
David answers Janine's request by saying, oh, yes, mommy. Fucking what? That was weird.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And he drags Jay back down the aisle and tells Janine tells Allie, you shouldn't have shot me, bitch. And she beats up Allie a little bit while David makes Jay watch. And he's like, oh, isn't she perfect? And that's when Jay grabs one of HEK's fucking extendo arrows, fucking ejecto-cedo cuh.
Like spring-loaded fucking arrows, yeah.
And he says, you talk too much. And he puts it up next to David's face and presses the button, sending it shooting through his fucking face, like right through his temple, through his eye, and out his fucking nose.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It's fucking rad, dude.
Oh.
He stands up screaming, freaking the fuck out, until he falls over, knocking another table full of candles over, spilling all that hot wax all over himself. Ooh, there's another fetish.
Ow.
Not mine, but some people are into it.
Yikes.
Janine stands up and screams she's going to kill them both, but Allie fucking tackles her into a pew. Janine slashes her up with the knife a little bit and then punches the fuck out of her a few times, sending her to the floor just like Jay earlier.
Yeah, I think it was the knuckles on that fucking knife, dude.
Could be, dude. Yeah, she gives her a couple of good fucking whacks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But she goes, are you watching, Jay? I want you to see her die. But just before she brings the knife down, Allie stabs something into her throat first, and it's her metal fucking straw.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Yeah, dude, fucking Chekhov's straw, saving the day at least. I don't know about the planet, but But Janine falls over Allie and stands back up, thinking it's over. And apparently Janine has a little bit more left in the tank. She stands up and Allie fucking picks her up and runs her at a statue, heaving Janine onto it and running the sword on it right through the back of Janine's neck, pushing it out of her throat.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, now I think you got her. Fuck.
Blood spray into her mouth again, dude.
Dude, the effects on this kill fucking rule.
Oh, yeah.
We pan down to see Janine slipping in her own blood on the floor, not able to get any traction. So she keeps struggling as the weight of her body pulls against the separation in her neck.
Yeah, dude.
So little by little, this body pulls away from the head and just drops to the floor.
Fucking neck meat.
It's so fucking cool.
Yeah, dude.
But finally, the head falls off to join the body. That's where we see it was indeed a statue of St. Valentine. So
Right.
A, Janine was beheaded just like St. Valentine. And B, Allie looks at its face and says, your day fucking sucks.
Right.
Well, now wait a minute. None of this was his fault. Also important to note here that Allie is covered in blood once again, but she's not reacting to it. Seems like maybe she's finally over her hemophobia.
Right.
She runs over to check on Jay, and that's the first thing he says. Oh, you finally got over your fear of blood.
For sure. David fucking... One last scare, man. We always talk about it. David comes crawling up. And
Yeah.
he looks like...
Of course he's not dead.
He looks like fucking...
Toxie a little bit?
He looks like Marv in Home Alone 2 when he gets
Covered
all
in
that paint
Yeah.
all over him.
Yeah, I didn't figure that very surface level wound he sustained actually took him out. But yeah, he does look disgusting crawling through this fucking covered in wax.
Waxy and nasty.
But he crawls at him yelling, I'm gonna kill you. But Jay just grabs a crossbow and fires a bolt right into his face, finally putting him down.
Right.
Planet
Wow.
saved, they both say to each other.
What a night.
We pull away from a Hard Eyes mask on the altar as the shot fades out, and we get a 1 year later card. We cut to a party at the Crystal Kane jewelry office, and that's where Crystal herself says, "Now, if you told me that a year ago I'd be drinking to the highest recorded sales in Crystal Kane history, I'd tell you y'all's just a sack of lying hot trash." But here we are, and it's all thanks to these two marketing mavens, and everybody cheers. She says she's mildly devastated that it's Allie's last day, but she's happy for her for pursuing her dreams and going back to doctor school.
Yo, doctor school.
She goes, "I hope you're better with a needle than you are with a pitch deck."
Damn.
But then
Still
she
throwing shade.
shits on her on the way out the door. That's fucked up. But she raises a glass and says, "To success," but Allie says, "No, to love." Cut to them back at the drive-in, Allie and Jay, in a sweet fucking convertible for a Valentine's Day movie marathon.
Hell yeah. Same drive-in earlier that all that shit was
Yeah.
happening at, though.
Allie's like, "Is it weird that we're having a date here after all that?" I mean, fucking yeah, kinda. But he says, "No, this is where I realized I was in love with you. It's symbolic." And speaking of symbols, here, let me just pull this little jewelry box out of my pocket. And he tells her not to freak out, but this has been the best year of my life. So he opens this box and it's a key, not a ring.
Move in with me, key.
Yeah, he says, "Will you move in with me?"
Psych.
She tells him she doesn't know what to say. She goes, "I don't want a key. I want you." And I'm like, okay, so is that a yes or... And this is where she pulls out a little jewelry box of her own.
Aw.
And it is a ring. And she asks him to marry her.
Oh, he said yes to the dress.
And not only that, we get a call back to the line from the very beginning. He goes 1,000,000 fucking times yes.
Mm-hmm.
Way to bring that around. I like that. But the cars at the drive-in start to flash their lights in celebration while You Can't Hurry Love starts playing. And we pan up past the drive-in's feature presentation screen to a cool visual in the starry sky. There's a heart that says "The End" in the middle of it, but then a second heart pops up to give us that visual of the heart eyes. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
But boom, cut to credits. Hell yeah, very nice. I love a good love story, don't you, Jason?
Yes, I love a great love story.
You're such a piece of shit. I fucking hate you so much.
Did you stick around long enough in the credits to see the scene?
I sure did.
Yeah, there's another scene there.
I'm surprised you did.
Yeah,
Get me the fuck out of here.
You know, yep, I did. I caught it.
I usually do, no matter what. Like, if I'm watching a new movie that was made post, I don't know, 2012, I fucking watch the whole credits, or at least skim through them to make sure there's not a credit scene, because that fucking craze is still going strong.
See, and I feel the issue mainly is I buy most of my shit on physical. For some reason, I bought Hard Eyes last year sometime, and it was on some deal, so instead of renting it, it was like an extra $1 to buy it, so I bought it digitally. And even though that I own it digitally, and it's on like the Prime app, it still tries to cut off the credits prematurely. It doesn't just play the movie. It's like the credits started rolling, and it was like so-and-so starting in 10,
Wow.
9, and it wasn't even another movie that I owned. It was kicking me back into normal streaming right away.
No shit.
And I had to go, like, I almost didn't catch it. Like, finish watching that. I had to go hit a specific button real quick, and I barely caught it, and then I caught so I almost didn't catch it.
Right.
And it wasn't out of me not wanting to watch it.
Right.
So that's something to be aware of if you buy something digitally, at least with Prime.
I didn't think about that. This movie's also on Netflix. I think that's where it originally settled, you know.
Does it do that on Netflix too?
No, it holds, which I was surprised too, because I was sitting there, the credits hit, and you expect within just a few seconds it's going to be like, okay, so up next in 5, 4,
I was about to say,
3.
it tries to immediately push you into, and that's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
It shouldn't do that.
But no, Netflix is good about it, apparently better than fucking Prime in this instance, at least.
Yeah.
Because, they just hung out and they were like, no, hang around for a minute. But yeah, we get a mid-credit scene here where Allie's phone starts ringing, and she answers it, and that spooky deep voice comes on again saying,
"Roses are red, violets are blue. Guess who just took a picture of you?"
But psych, it's just Monica getting their engagement photos.
Yeah, relax, bitch.
Just like the couple in the beginning. Fucking give me a break.
Right.
I did think it was interesting, though, that when the cast list actually shows up after that, they do the cast list in order of appearance as opposed to highest build. Which was interesting. But yeah, anyway, fucking what'd you think, dude?
Dude, wasn't bad at all. Fun watch.
Yeah. I was wondering, because I know, like, I'm much more of a dude that's willing to and into something that could be considered more of a rom-com, but I know you're not into that shit. You don't like the mushy stuff. You don't like the whimsical stuff. So I was like, man. and full disclosure, before we recorded this episode, before we took notes for it, there were a few times where Jason was like, Hey, man, are you sure? Are you sure we want to do this movie?
Well, I had something to do with the choice of this one, but we also picked, goddamn.
We were originally going to do The Strangers because that new movie, Chapter 3, is releasing right around this time. But we had also just done The Shining and then Misery, and we were like, man, I don't know, we don't really want to do another heavy movie so soon, so let's make it, get a little, something a little newer, something a little fun.
Break it up a bit.
And we landed on this because of the Valentines, man.
Right. Yeah. This one was pretty good, man. Cool kills. Fucking hot chicks. I mean, could have used a titty or two, maybe. You know?
I thought we were going to get some hippie titty.
Right.
But we did not.
No, all jokes aside, not bad. I'm not sure that this is like a constant watch, but I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of Valentine's movies to choose from.
Yeah, in the future, if it's Valentine's, you're going to be like, maybe let's toss on a Valentine's Day movie. How many do you have to choose from? You got My Bloody Valentine.
I was going to say, and then what?
You got, you got this. You've got, what's the, oh God. There's something else I'm thinking of that has like a Cupid face killer. Do you remember what the name of that movie was? Because I sure as fuck don't right now.
It's not ringing a bell, no.
Oh, well, there's a couple out there, but not fucking many, dude. Probably you can count them on one or two hands.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
This is, there's just not a lot. This one wasn't bad at all. Like I said, the kills kind of outweighed a lot of any kind of too cheesy, getting too rom-com-y. It threw you right back in.
Yeah.
A lot of the sarcasm that was going on with these jokes from Jay was kind of keeping me in there too. You know, something stupid would happen.
Yeah.
And he'd call it out.
Right.
You know, so I mean, I think I'm right around the middle again though. 6 out of 10 murdered couples.
Oh damn. So does that make it 12 out of 10 then?
I got 12 out of 20.
Oh shit, you got to double both numbers.
Yeah.
Right? My bad. I never was great at math. But Rotten Tomatoes they got a 78% on this one, which is pretty fucking good.
All right.
The critical reception, I didn't really get much of a report on this, but I liked one quote that I put down here. A mixture of gory slasher and sweet rom-com that ingeniously nails both formulas. Hard Eyes serves up a bloody Valentine that'll make the heart skip a beat.
Nice.
I totally fucking agree, dude. I like this movie a lot.
Yeah.
Budget was $18 million on this. Box office, they raked in $33 million, so not quite double. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I thought this was a really, really good movie. I'm going to say this is the best Valentine's Day movie there is. Not that I didn't enjoy My Bloody Valentine, but I mean, that's cheesy 80s shit. You know, like,
right.
It's not going to hold up to a movie made in 2025 with all the bells and whistles. This movie does have really great fucking gore in it.
Right.
It does have really funny fucking moments where I was kind of holding my sides a little bit, fucking laughing at some shit. I was surprised.
Definitely.
The cinematography is great. The score in this movie, all the needle drops are fantastic. And everywhere that they're placed are perfectly fucking placed. I enjoyed this movie way more than I thought. The casting was great. I like Mason Gooding a lot. Like I said, he was in a couple of those Scream movies, and he was one of the best parts of them. Every facet of this movie really made me fall in love with it. I'm thinking I'm going to give this one 7.2 out of 10 spiky brass knuckle machete knives.
You ever wanted to stab and punch somebody's face to death at the same time?
At the same time. Well, look no further. Grab our fucking spike knife.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, no, I would totally fucking recommend you definitely check this movie out. It's perfect time for it. Catch it on Netflix right now.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's available on Prime as well. I would even go so far as to maybe buy this movie and add it to the collection. I think it was that good. I appreciated all the elements of it really from start to finish. And I think it really did land a really well-balanced tone of that rom-com angle versus the fucking crazy bloody slasher angle.
Right.
And I think they did both parts really well. So yeah, I mean, anything else to cover on this, dude?
Nope.
All right. So. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thanks once again for hanging out with us. We hope you all enjoy your Valentines, of course. And yes, I'm saying that on purpose. Yeah, go out, enjoy. I don't think you have any fucking hard eyes killers to worry about in your city. So go have yourselves a good time and enjoy your evening. We're going to catch you on the flip side, y'all. As always, remember, dreams are fleeting. Only nightmares last forever. Follow your nightmares.
Killer, Mommy. Killer.
I bid you welcome.
Thanks for listening to the Cinebytes Podcast. If you like what you heard, follow us on our socials at Cinebytes Pod on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate, and review. It really goes a long way in helping us reach more listeners.
You can stream the Cinebytes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and many more popular streaming platforms and YouTube.
Questions or comments? Suggestions for future episodes? Contact us at cinebytespod@gmail.com. If you'd like to support the show and help us make it a better product for you, subscribe at cinebytespod.buzzsprout.com.
Until next time, keep following those nightmares. Ooh-wee.